Oh, this needs to go over there. What? Weird. Well, I just had to pop on because apparently Travis told everyone to email me for some reason. Don't do that. Only email me if you win. The more emails I get, the more confused everyone's going to be. And the more likely I am to lose people's prizes and forget to send them to them. Because I won't know who sent what, where, and how, and why. We don't want that. We don't want that. I had to come on early just to correct Travis's mistake. I was about to compliment him on what a great moderator he's being and how cool it is that he's there early and keeping everything going. And then he goes and does something like this. And no, I'm not going to drop and totally redeems himself because he unredeemed himself. He deemed himself. No, that's still good because he did it again. He's bad. Hi from Nepal. Holy crap. What's up? I mean, we got 141 already. I haven't even done anything. Damn. You guys are dedicated. This is like Black Friday outside Best Buy, and there's like big TVs on sale. Everyone's lining up ahead of time. How many of you were in a tent camping out to secure your spot in line? So I'm not going to start giving stuff away until 6 because that's when I told people we were starting, and it would be maybe not cool to like give stuff away before people show up. But we can hang out for 15 minutes. I had to pop on to eliminate the unnecessary emails. So honestly, it's going to be so frantic because I literally have to give something away every 6 minutes that it's maybe nice that we have a little bit of time to chat together as a family. How off-center did I get that panel when I put it up there? What's up, Russ? What's up, Dr. Octagon? What did that say? Welcome. Thank you. You getting that badge next to your name because you're channel members. G'day, mate. Gig Harbor. I always see stuff on Marketplace I want, and it's like always in Gig Harbor. It's weird. If you guys want to leave, that's fine. I don't know why anyone's here in the first place, to be honest. Hey, thanks, Will. I think you're cool, too. Ghost Rider, you won a crisp high 5, but you have to drive here to get it. Offer only valid for the next 20 minutes. Ugh. 3 hours, bro. Damn. Damn. That's dedication. Get free Wi-Fi? Nice. Well done. Well done. What's up, Ken? Yeah, I actually just flipped the room around, so I haven't really talked about the games that I picked up for the arcade because people like got mad that I posted about buying them in the first place. And let me just say, I have not paid full price for a single one of these. I only buy them on Marketplace or on like ridiculous sales. And the arcade one-ups are super cheaper, like a couple $100. So it's not like 10 grand worth of cabinets back there. But yeah, I got a few. What do we got now? We got Final Fight. We got Marvel Superheroes, Pac-Man, NFL Blitz, Simpsons, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom. Did I already say that? I've got Marvel Superheroes and Marvel vs. Capcom, and that's NBA Jam. Right there. That's NBA Jam. I miss my DRZ all the time, Kyle. I literally, yesterday, was thinking, you know what I should do? Buy another DRZ. Just because I'm getting so much shit right now from like 4 really dedicated Suzuki V-Strom 800 fans. And like they're like calling me a Suzuki hater and stuff, and I just want to be like, do you know how many DRZ 400s I sold? Like a lot. Like, come on. Hey, thanks, Nathan. Why does it look so orange? It's like the color just, I think it's the light over here. I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, because the mic's over here, I'm guessing, is why. Oh, I can move it if you want. How about that? I haven't got a pinball yet. I'm waiting for the virtual ones to go on sale. Yeah, High Tone, we haven't even started yet, but it's too late to get in. Sorry, bro. Hey, thanks, Sven. I'm sorry you're not going to get to drink coffee. Maybe you'll win something tonight and make up for it. Christchurch. Man, I got a bunch of people from down under. Never ridden a 650. Can't say. It's definitely on the list of like the next bike I want to get for content because I ended up getting the 300 Rally, and you know, next year I'll get something else to make content on. And the DR650 is on that list. Yeah. What else is on that list? Oh, the new. You guys, this is gonna blow your minds. Are you ready? That new KTM 390 Adventure. Very tempting. Like, I'm honestly tempted to get it and just see how it is for a while. Nice, Kyle. Great first bike, DRZ. What's up, neighbor Daryl? Will you be knocking on the door tonight, neighbor Daryl? Excuse me. I'm gonna guess he isn't because he's former neighbor Daryl. We broke up. What's up, Ride the Kootenays? Yeah, get in line, J Photography. Tall man thinks he's getting that thing, but I got bad news for him. I might keep it. Jeremy, welcome to the family. You're getting early access to videos now. You're getting access to the Dork Campout now. Look at that. And all you had to do was $2 a month here on YouTube or $1 a month on Patreon. And you can even get a discount if you do a whole year on Patreon. It's $10 for a whole year of early access to videos and all the other dumb things that patrons get to deal with. It's definitely changing color. Look, it was way yellower a minute ago. Did you see that? And now I'm like actually skin toned. Huh. Well, this will be fun. This will be fun all night. Oh, thanks, T. Bennett. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you love the channel, and I'm glad you're learning to ride. And I would recommend not taking my advice because I'm dumb sometimes. But do take inspiration from the fact that a dumb person like me can get out and have a great time and not die. So that means anyone can do it. Thank you, Darren. I never had a problem with the DRZ carp. Now my DRZ was brand new. And I mean, I had it for 2 years, but I never had a single issue. It was like, it wasn't even hard starting when it was cold. You just had to use the choke. Yeah, I would like to get a new Himalayan too. That's on the list. That'd be fun. I have actually, I was going to say I never get press bikes, but I can't say that anymore because there's one in the garage. Press bike in the garage. And I didn't even get to ride it today because I didn't have time. So I just brought it home on a trailer yesterday and it's just sitting out there, but gonna be fun to mess with, so that's cool. So hopefully, eventually, maybe I'll get my hands on a Royal Enfield. I have a friend that works there, but he just seems to have no pull, so I don't know. Cheers to Dan. Thanks, Dan. Here for free beer. And toilet. See, what I enjoy most is the just the high level conversations we have, like literally just a toilet. I love it. KLR is where it's at. 500 EXCF or a 450 RL, whichever one you can get cheaper. But in my case, that was hands down the 450L. My 450L plus everything I've done to it, even if I had paid for all the mods, is still cheaper than the 500 EXCFs I was looking at. Like, you can get a 450L. I paid $7,700 for mine with 300 miles. You can buy one. A new KTM 500 EXCF is what, 12, 13, right? So you go pick up a 450L for $8,000 and do. You need an ECU, but the ECU is like $800. It's not going to get you up to what the KTM is. Maybe do an exhaust. You can even have your suspension done, like I did. And it's a Honda, so that's me. Holy crap, guys! Dr. Octagonopus. Getting a KLR sick. I haven't ridden the CF Motos, but I will tell you this. Thank you, Scott, for joining. See, it's yellow again. Look, those Chinese bikes are getting harder and harder to ignore. Like, I know there's a lot of haters out there. And it was really easy to be a hater when it was like 2 of them and they were kind of crappy, like it was a Hawk 250 or a Braz or whatever. But Jake, the Garden Snake, has one of those CF Motos in his garage right now. And he was sending me a bunch of like videos he was recording in there about it seems like a pretty solid bike. And I've got the bike in my garage is a Moto Morini. And technically that's an Italian company, but they're assembled in China. But the fit and finish it's way better than some of the Chinese stuff I've seen. It's got Bosch electronics, it's got a Kawasaki engine, it's got Brembo brakes. Like, I don't know. It's hard to ignore, that's all I'm saying. Look at all these members. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Grabowski. I have not upgraded the T7 suspension. I thought about it, but I haven't. At first, Brian, I did not understand what that KTM 790 was all about, why they were bringing it back. But if it comes in around the same price as like the Transalp and the Tenere, I know exactly why they brought it back, because, damn. Yeah, and the Marini has an unlimited 3-year, unlimited mileage warranty. Crazy. I'd love to do Idaho. That's on the list. The list is long. Ooh, 4 minutes. We could give stuff away. Let's talk about what we're giving away tonight. Let's talk about it. I could chat with you guys all night, but you're not here to listen to me talk. Welcome. Look at, man, I can't even keep up with the members. Dirt Bike Duffer, welcome. Wicked, welcome. Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. Oh, Ken. I have not even had a whole beer. Ken's gifting memberships. What a guy. Thanks, Ken. Ken is very generous. He always gives me cigars. I should mute this so you're not getting the echo. I don't know why I didn't do that. Hold on. It's because I was messing with it earlier, trying to listen to it. You don't need to hear it twice. Okay. Here's what we're giving away tonight. And well, in this order. You're here. You'll figure it out. I'm trying to front load some cool stuff, but the big stuff is at the very end, obviously, because that's what happens. So, we're giving away Dork in the Road hoodie. We're giving away a full setup from A to Z Composites. That is the company in Bellingham that makes carbon fiber stuff. So that depends on what bike you have. Like, if you just have a dual sport, you're probably just going to get fork guards. But if you have a KLR, they do a whole setup for that. If you have a GSA, they make covers for your valves, your valve covers. You know what I'm talking about. All that stuff. So depends on what bike you have. Pair of racer gloves, my favorite gloves, and the best gloves you've never worn. That's a video I've meant to make for, I don't know, probably a year now. It's been on my list, and I just keep not getting to it. Trail Tech came in clutch like 2 days ago, and they're going to send out a compressor and their new tire repair kit to a winner tonight, both of which I have in my garage. They just sent me the tire repair kit to check out. It's really cool. Ladle Sport ADV in Canada is giving away some rock straps, which every time you see me putting firewood on my motorcycle in a video, I'm always using rock straps. They're great for that. Moto Machines is kicking in a Rocky Creek Motopressor mini pump, so there's actually 3 tire inflators on the giveaways tonight. Sena Meshport Red, so that's the device that lets you connect your GoPro Hero 12 to your Sena headset to either just record your own dialogue or to record the conversation you're having. So Grace and I tested one of those out. We've got a $50 gift card to Moto Pumps. And that was because he's got a lot of different stuff, but he didn't want to like pigeonhole it in. It's all kind of bike specific. So rather than just like giving something that you may not be able to use, a gift card just made more sense. Also doing one of their Airshot inflators for Moto Pumps. And then here's some stuff you didn't even know about because it wasn't in the video, but cleaning out my garage. So I have an Inreach Mini 1 that has just been sitting out there. And these are just things that like I could sell on Craigslist or something for $200, but I'm not sure I'll just give them to you guys. I mean, I'm so lucky with all the stuff I get, and it's like, it doesn't make sense to me to sell something for a couple $100 when I could just pay it forward. So that's what we're trying to do. So I got an Inreach Mini 1. It's used, but it works great. I've given that away. I've also got an Inreach Mini 2 that when we get to, I'll tell you how I ended up with 2 of those, but the short version is I'm an idiot. I'm also giving away a package of Giant Loop bags, so I'm giving away a Possibles pouch, pannier, pockets, and a fender bag. One person's going to get all 3 of those because I don't want to ship all 3 of them separate. Some of you know, or most of you know about maybe you know about the Dork in the Road campout. I'm looking at dates. I'm tentatively planning it for the first weekend in August this year. It's going to depend on if I can get campsites reserved, but you can't reserve them for another month, so I haven't done that yet. But that's normally open. It's free. It's a channel member and patron appreciation event. But normally only channel members and patrons can get in. But we're going to give away the very first reserved slot tonight. So somebody will win that. Also, side note, please don't enter contests that you can't win. Thanks, Jameis, for joining. not for entering contests you can't win. I don't know if you did that, but I've already had one on Instagram where somebody was like, "Oh, just kidding, I didn't want to win that." Thanks, Bob. And it just sucks when you take a prize away from someone because you weren't paying attention when you entered. So some of these things have international shipping, some don't. I will specify every time. But please, please, please don't enter if you can't win, because it is really hard after the fact to find somebody else to give it to. So don't do that. I have a Usui Ranger 9. That is a brand new hydration pack, which actually they did not send me. It's one I bought for myself before Usui ever bought Giant Loop, and it was just too small for me, so I've never used it. So, yeah, it's up for grabs. If you're my size, you're gonna need to buy the XXL straps, but they're like $20. So it's a really nice hydration pack. Our friends at Alpine Stars are kicking in an Ardent jacket. That's that more generously sized jacket that you saw me wearing in the video. What is up, David? 5th Super on a live stream, crushing it. It's a cool jacket. I really like it. It's got, it's got a quilted liner. It's got a waterproof liner. It's very light and comfortable. I think it looks cool. Hippo Hands, giving away a pair of Hippo Hands. You get to pick which ones. Thank you, Sean. You're a rock star. Rocky Mountain is giving away the MSR Voyager jacket and pants. I wish they had the Explorers in, but they just cannot get them in. They told me that Ian and I basically sold them out of those because we both reviewed them and people were just buying them like crazy because it's good stuff. There's nothing wrong with the Voyager. It's great gear. I think it's the best entry-level gear available right now. I really do. Like, I point everyone towards it now because it's inexpensive and good stuff. So there you go. Our friends at Cyclops, who you saw in a video recently in my garage, are giving away a full lighting setup for your bike. So you're going to have to call or email with Daryl. I'm going to sit up. Oh! Yeah. You have to call or email with Daryl and Brian, and they will set you up with whatever it is for your bike specifically. So again, we don't want to pigeonhole things and make it so that you can't win it if it's something for a specific bike. So instead, they're just going to work with you to put together a kit for your bike, possibly including that Skane P3, the flashy thing on the back of the bike, some Auroras or Pegasus lights, kind of like basically the setup I have on my bikes. So something like that works for your bike. And Motocamp Nerd, our friend Ben, Motocamp Nerd, is giving away a full motorcycle camping kit. So that is sleeping pad, sleeping bag, pillow, tent, and I think a jet boil. So it's a huge prize. Thank you, Marcin. I'm Martian? It's not Martian, right? Thank you, Moto Burble. I'm going to miss some of these. You guys are crushing it, right? We're at 560 viewers. You guys remember when I was like, oh my God, we're at 50, like back in the day? And then one time we hit 200, and I thought, it'll never get better than that. Turns out I was wrong. Hi, Casper. Welcome. Join. Well, did Grace show up? There she is. Oregon Trail Rider. Hell yeah. So, should we see if the bot's awake and see what we can give away? Oh, yeah. Also, Trav's disclaimer there is important. So, we don't do politics, and nobody is allowed to be a dick to anyone else. So, if you're being a dick and Trav thinks you're being a dick, he will just immediately ban you. I may not even see the message. We almost never have a problem with this. So, I almost hesitate to mention it because I don't want it to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, but just don't be a dick. Be excellent to each other. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Cool? Everybody agree? Okay, let's give away a hoodie. So I'm wearing a Dork in the Road hoodie, but I'm going to let you choose any hoodie from my store on Teespring. Oh, also, if you win, you got to email me at dork@dorkintheroad.com. I'm probably going to need your address and other information, but at the very least, email me and tell me what your username is and what you won. It's so weird when I give away 20 prizes and I get an email from Dave and he says, I won on the live stream. I have no idea who that is or what you won. You got to be more specific. Especially when your username is like Ice Cream Lover 38 or something. Okay, so tell me who you are. Tell me what you won. Let's give away a hoodie. I'm going to start the bot, and then I'll tell you how you enter. For those of you that don't know, couldn't be easier. If you can type words on a keyboard, you can enter. Also, this prize, the hoodie, I'll ship it anywhere in the world, so it doesn't matter where you are. International shipping, enter. Some prizes are U.S. only. That's up to the vendors who generously donated them, so we're not going to complain about that. We're just going to be happy about the other people who are able and eligible to win, but at least half of what we're giving away tonight is is available to at least our friends in all of North America. All right, enough talking. Let's see if it works. So we're going to give away... They're all going to say awesome giveaway tonight because I didn't make a custom bot for everything. All right, is it going to work? Is it going to work? Oh, did I start it twice? An amazing... Okay, so all you have to do is type exclamation point, enter, no spaces. Exclamation point, enter. The bot sometimes gets behind, and it may not give you a confirmation message, but if you typed it, you're in. Exclamation point, enter. Yeah, you guys get it. Some of you veterans have been here before. So this is for the hoodie, and anyone can win the hoodie. The only other caveat I'm going to throw out tonight is if you win one prize, you're done. You cannot win another prize. So if you win 2 prizes, I'm not even going to let you pick. I'm just going to give you the one you won first. Okay? Don't be a dick. Be fair. If you win, you're lucky. Hang out, drink, enjoy, chill out. Nobody's going to be a dick, though. I don't even know why I'm saying that. We're at 600 viewers. What the hell is going on? How is this my life? I used to stream on Twitch. I remember I'd get like 8, and I'd be like, oh, I made the big time now. I've got 8 viewers. 8 viewers. Yeah, you're not kidding, Travis. I'm gonna, maybe keep the giveaway short. Watching. We can always do doubles, too, if we need to. Because I can always pull 2 winners from the same pool. So if we get behind, we'll just do that. Welcome. Thanks, Margaret, for being a patron. Appreciate it. No, you guys, it's not just exclamation point. You have to type exclamation point, enter. What's up, SUV RVing fellow white checkmark person? Yeah, what is with just the exclamation point? Stop doing that. Exclamation point, enter. All one word. No spaces. No spaces. I guess the good news is the chat's going so fast that if someone is being an a-hole, we're never going to see it. So, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to close entries in 30 seconds from now, which you won't see for 30 seconds. So by the time you've seen me say that, they'll already be closed. Chris, you're just going to have to ban randomly, I guess, to get the numbers down. I don't know what else to tell you. This is why we started with the hoodie, because people will learn the rules and then it'll be easier. Okay, I'm stopping. Where the hell? It didn't pop up the thing that I needed it to pop up. That's a problem. Okay. That is a problem. Hold on. So it started the giveaway, but it's not popping up the window I need. There it is. Okay. All right, I'm closing entries. 377 entries. Good job. Half of you figured it out. I don't know what to tell you. That's how it is. Let's draw a winner. Holy crap! Thank you, Andy. I missed that on the flow up, but I see it on the pop up. So much appreciated, bro. That's very generous. Very generous. All right, let's see who wins this bad boy. The winner of the hoodie of your choice from my store is John Minsner. Jon. John Minsner. Congratulations, John. I need you to email me. Say my username is John Minsner, and I won a hoodie on your live stream. If you want to get super ambitious, you could go to my Teespring store and tell me which one you want, what color and what size. I don't think I'm mocking you, Nicole. Did I say I was? Did I sound mocky? It's like I said in the video's not out yet. Where you think I'm being a dick, I'm probably kidding because I'm just really dry sarcastic. People don't get that sometimes. They take me very literally. Don't ever do that. I don't recommend it. Like, ever. And also, just don't listen to anything I say. Because, again, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just a dude drinking Coors Light on his couch. Giving away free shit. That's it. Alright, I'm going to scratch it off so I don't accidentally give away the same prize twice. That becomes more of a problem later in the night. As we go. How are we on the pace? Oh, we're not off. So we're going to shoot for every 6 minutes, which means we can just chill out for 3 minutes, and then we're going to give away some A to Z Composites stuff from our friends at A to Z Composites. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. They're typical sizes. Like, this is a 2XL. It's just it's like a Hanes sweatshirt, like literally that you would buy at Walmart. They just print on it. It's not. This one's a little nicer than that, but essentially that's what it is. So there you go. Yeah, dude, enjoy it. That's a great question, D. So we got the new dog, Starbuck, who was here a minute ago, and she's a puppy, and she's kind of a menace, and so all the other cats hide from her all the time. So Chungus is not down here as often anymore, unfortunately. Chewy is actually right here next to me, so he's here. He'll make an appearance. Oh, there's Travis. He's got me on the timer. I figured that would happen. I don't know about Turatech yet. What's up, Ian? Am I giving you... No, yes, I am giving away roadside store cigars, and you pick them up at your local roadside store, and the password is, here's $10, and they'll give you one. Yeah, don't be a duck. Go Beavs. Although they got their asses handed to them tonight because college football is ruined and nobody plays in the bowl games anymore. Kenpachi, you know I can't. Not on purpose. Good to see you. Kenpachi won the very first Giant Loop ride giveaway I ever did. It came all the way from Texas. What events am I planning in 2024? Starbucks named after Battlestar Galactica. Which is, the character in Battlestar Galactica is named after the same thing Starbuck is, which is the first mate on the Pequod in Moby Dick. So, in that way, it's also kind of an English majored snooty reference. So, it's both nerdy and English majory. No, not yet, Grace. Oh, I missed what I was saying. Oh, about what we're doing tonight, or this year? Giant Loop for sure. I'm still waiting to hear about Get On ADV Fest. I've got Turatech on my calendar, but it depends. Grace and I are going to do the NorCal BDR. We'll have another dork camp out, obviously. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Cool. It's still 660. Okay, it finally went up to 668. That was freaking me out. You don't need to be a member. All you got to do is type. If you can type words into the chat, which you must be able to do because you asked me that question, then you can enter to win. Yeah, she was chilling here. Yeah, I'd like to come out east. I gotta get out there and ride with Moto Camp Nerd. You know what was really fun was Tall Man Moto finally dropped his Giant Loop video from what we filmed it in June this week, and it was kind of cool to see Travis walking around. I forgot what that looked like. So that's cool. Don't forget your towel. Don't panic. Yeah, I'm not going to write it down on a piece of paper, but it should be obvious from the people that are typing it. ! Enter. Not ! Press enter. Type literally ! ENTER. Not yet. You're entering a contest. Sometimes dirt bike, but honestly, it's like it feels like a waste of time if I'm not filming something. I don't have to be like not doing what I want to do, but I almost always have a camera running just for like B-roll or something because it's nice to be able to use it later. Because like I go out and ride bikes that I'm reviewing, but it's nice to throw a camera on and then just have that footage for later when I do the review, even if I'm not like talking or doing anything during it, just riding. Travis is a pirate. Yeah, I switched couches, so the tippy couch is behind me, so we're good. All right, where are we at? 613. Should we give away another one? Let's just do another giveaway, Trav. We're going to get ahead of you. Okay, next prize. Oh, also subscribe to our podcast, Internet Writing Buddies. Apparently, it's only on Spotify and nowhere else. But I'm also posting them on my channel, so check it out. Go follow Grace, and she's, my co-pilot or whatever. I'm going to burp. Hold on. Great job, Ian. Keep it up, buddy. I can't wait to see how much you win. Okay, second prize we're giving away tonight. A full setup from our friends at A to Z Composites. They're actually in Bellingham, Washington. I like to work with local companies where I can. Here's Starbuck, by the way. Say hi, Starbs. Starbs, say hi to the people. So it's going to depend on what bike you have, so you're going to have to talk to him. But at the very least, he's probably going to have fork guards that work for your bike. But you guys have to wait till I start the giveaway. I admire your enthusiasm, but it doesn't work until I actually start it over here. And that won't happen until I explain it. I feel like I'm teaching again. I'm just waiting for people to be paying attention before I explain things. I might have to come up with a different system. This is a ridiculous number of people.
Was that you?
No, I thought that was you. Was it Kennedy?
No.
The banging sound? Maybe it was Santa Claus. I thought for sure that was my wife banging on the floor upstairs. Anyway, apparently we're being... Somebody swat me? Don't swat me. That's not cool. Super not cool. I'm actually legitimately afraid that's happening now. Completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, Starbucks is not one of the prizes. We're giving away full setup, A to Z composites. You're just going to have to talk to Charles about what bike you have, and he'll tell you what he's got for you. Okay? This is a prize that he can ship anywhere in the world, no matter where you're at. So if you want it, enter it when I hit the button, which is not yet, but I don't know what else to tell you. So let's do it. Let's give away some A to Z composite stuff. Now you can press exclamation point enter. There. You got to wait till Streamlabs says so. Streamlabs says so. I'm going to look on the ring camera and just make sure we're not being invaded. Oh, thank you, Icy Spirits. I completely missed what that was, but I appreciate you. Oh, there was somebody at the door. Weird. Was it Daryl?
Yes. Here.
Oh my God. Neighbor Daryl literally came to my house. You gotta understand, Neighbor Daryl lives 20 miles away now. Oh my God, dork in the road. Look at this, it's an engraved glass. Look at that. What a rock star.
We thought you were being murdered.
Be excellent to it. My family thought we were being killed. Confidence inspiring. Internet writing buddy. 100,000 subscribers. What a guy. What a guy, that Neighbor Daryl. You know, it didn't even occur to me that it might be Neighbor Daryl. And so much Pendleton. We're going to have to say that for the after party. What do you think, Doug? You think that's good? Okay.
She's helping.
Yeah, she's very helpful. Thanks, Daryl. You can't even watch if you're out driving around doing Santa Claus giveaways. Holy crap, Icy Spirits, $100? Thank you. Damn. I gotta mail you this bottle.
Starbuck, you're a dingo. You're a dingo.
She's part dingo. Oh, this is Lil Dork, by the way. She's not very little.
Hey. Ow, why are you biting? Ow, why are you biting?
Ugh, what a dude. What a dude, that Daryl. He scared us. We were scared.
Ow.
Anyway, there is a giveaway going right now for a full carbon fiber setup from A to Z Composites, whatever they have for your bike. We're up to 727. How the hell?
Oh, you're pinching.
I remember when I couldn't get 727 subscribers.
There.
Oh.
Tell you that.
Starbucks here.
I don't want it. It's biting.
I don't need dog butt in my face. I'm trying to work right now. Starbs.
Perfect angle for the lie.
Yeah, everyone says she has butt cheeks, so she's showing them off.
Butt cheeks.
All right, let's see who's winning this bad boy. I'm going to close entries.
Come on.
I'll give it a second for chat to catch up. It's a thing. Sorry, y'all. This will be increasingly difficult to keep up with, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. All right, and the winner of the A to Z Composites full setup. If you win, you got to email me, dork@dorkintheroad.com. You got to tell me your name and what you won, please. And I will connect you with Charles, and you guys can figure out what it is that you're going to get from him. Winner is Wilson. That's ironic that Neighbor Daryl just showed up, and the winner is Wilson. It's literally just Wilson. Wilson, I've never seen your face. You're always behind the fence. Congrats. Mutt cheeks. Ha ha! I like it. All right, I'm going to cross that off. Starbuck is 30% cattle dog, so yes, she is slightly Australian cattle dog, so she's slightly dingo-y. She has a little bit of a dingo-ness to her. A dingnosity. A dingo-tasciousness. I got nothing. These words are not words. Congrats, Wilson. I loved your work in Castaway. I think you were excellent. Best part of the movie, in my opinion. You know who the winner isn't? Neighbor Daryl, because he's driving right now, apparently. He could have come in, but he never wants to be on camera. Wilson! What a cool glass. What a cool shiny light thing. Well, Lil Dork was literally just here. And Dad and I had some beers the other night, and he's great. Have not used the Ace Pro, but I probably have one on the way. We've been chatting, Insta360 and I. Dango ain't your baby. Motor Ramblings is here. Starbucks here. Daryl's here. Ethan's here. Oh my God, Thailand! Holy crap! Yeah, Daryl, his neighbor Daryl. There's Morgan. Bob, living in Lebanon, man, that's the place to be. It's the place to be. So, yeah. 100K. What are you going to do? Give stuff away. So thank you to all of you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And that's why I like to celebrate by giving back to the community. That helps me reach these milestones. So hopefully you enjoy the stream and the giveaways tonight, because that's why we're here. I'm trending on the live page? Holy crap. I'm famous. Lil Dork doesn't have to be the beer runner down here because I have a fridge down here. And a whole bar. A lot of bottles of whiskey, if something happens. The X3, huh, Eric? Yeah? I get a lot of use out of that. I just hate the extra step in editing, but it's the only way to get those shots, so I just try to pull short clips and put them in. It's almost, I edit the whole video and they'll go back and pull clips from the 360 that I want to use. I always rock a helmet mount. The POV is better. The sense of speed is better when you're lower in a chest mount, but on adventure bikes and stuff, you can't really see over the dash. I like to ride outside. Motorcamp Nerd. Thanks, Motorcamp Nerd, for donating such a cool prize. You are at the very end, bud. It's basically the grand prize. That's you. I don't think the Transalp air filter is any worse than the air filter on the Africa Twin, to be perfectly honest. And I've had that whole dash and fairings off multiple times now. So, I don't... It's like Ian said in his video, it sucks the first time, but once you get it, it's not that... It'll probably take me 20 minutes. You're going to Baja for 3 months? Oh, okay, I gotta complete this before I forget. Alright. What time is it? No, Tim got one of those real person jobs. Sucks. Right inside, not advice. You know, I come here for the really solid advice. That's the most important thing to me, is like the things I learn. The community teaches me so much, and that's really why we're here. Maybe Renman. There was somebody from Thailand here too. Australia is actually, I think, about as far away from where we are in North America as you can get, because it's like literally on the other side of the planet. So there was a few Australians in here. What time is it in Australia? What time is it in Japan? Oh, awesome, Trev. Yeah, those are good cameras. Favorite ride near Redmond, Oregon? Oh, there's so many. I mean, it's all Ben's sisters. You just go hit Oregon BDR Section 4, honestly. Section 3, Section 4 and 5. Whichever one comes from Sun River to Sisters, or to Bend, and then Bend to Detroit. I do need fresh cores. You guys are right. Don't eat yellow snow. Smart. It's after midnight in Australia? Damn. Yeah, it's summertime down there. Must be weird that Santa comes in the summer. Although we don't have any snow right now either. Gary Weatherwood is sobering up. I am going to get another beer. Let's do that. Oh. Oh. There's neighbor Daryl. Everyone say thanks to neighbor Daryl, MVP of the stream. He made it all the way home already? Or is he chatting and driving at the same time? That's probably it. You guys are talking from the future? Whoa. All the Aussies are in the future, Chewbacca. One FTR, I get that comment a lot. Grace is so good on the podcast, and you're fine. That's what people say to me about it. Look at that, Jordan. I was right. Geographically speaking. This for you, Philip. Here, I'll just pour some. Drink it. Put your face on the screen, quick. All right, what time is it? About that time? Trav says time. Okay, next up. A pair of racer gloves. You get to choose. Mickey's multi-tops or pit lanes. Harold swears by the Mickeys. They're great gloves. Pit lanes are pretty good too, but you'll be able to see on the website. So it's racer glaives. Racer glaives? No, those are throwing weapons. It's Racer Gloves, USA.com if you want to check them out. But their US distributor is in Bend. He's a cool guy. Hung out with him a few times. So you get to choose, but this will be US only. Okay? So when you win, don't be emailing me, no, I live in Saskatchewan, because I'm going to have to say very politely, I'm sorry that you misunderstood the rules. This one will be US only. Okay? I don't make the rules. I just tell you about them. It's a lot like being a teacher again. Okay, let's give away some gloves. Hey, it's working. The trails here are garbage right now, unless you really like soupy, slippery mud. That's what Monday's video is. I took the trans up on some single track out here. Not for very long, because the second that rear tire started going sideways on me, I was like, I'm by myself. I should probably stop doing this. But we have the slipperiest, stickiest freaking mud out here. It's all clay, and it just like fills in every crack and crevice on your tire. So you're just riding around on a racing slick. I picked Saskatchewan because it's fun to say and it's far away. I love Canada. I'm going back at least twice this year. Maybe 3 times. So, yeah. Canada. Racer glove. I love these gloves. It shocks me that more people don't know about them. They're kangaroo leather. Leather? I've had one beer. They're kangaroo leather, and they feel like they're already broken in the second you put them on. I'm going to use the word supple, even though that's going to gross some of you out. But they're very supple. Should we do some ASMR? Supple rubber gloves. They're not rubber. They're leather. If you get rubber ones, I emailed the wrong company, and I apologize. Yeah, we got to keep the giveaway short because we can't even chat. I can't see anything. I can't stop using the bot though, because one of the engagement signals that YouTube uses is chat frequency, and so every time we do a giveaway, it spikes, right? And that's what elevates. It makes them recommend the stream even more. So it's totally a win-win, because you guys get stuff and engagement goes up, and YouTube shows more people and then you lose because there's more people in here, and it makes it less likely you're going to win. I don't know. Okay, let's close entries. 329 entries. That's good. My friends in the U.S. My fellow Americans. Okay. Remember, if you win, you have to email me and tell me what your name is and what you won. And Travis keeping track. And I can also just look at the replay, so don't try to scam me. Okay? Smarter than I look, which is not hard. Look at me. And the winner is Ranger 2864. Congratulations. Your hands will be well protected in supple comfort. It'll be like sticking your hand inside of a kangaroo and going riding, because your hands will be covered in kangaroo leather. Congratulations. Congratulations, Ranger. Enjoy that. I'm going to hit complete now. What's our next prize? Ooh, a Trail Tech compressor and tire repair kit. That's exciting. That's exciting, Trail Tech. Thanks for making that happen. You guys can stop entering now. Yeah, so some of these will be, I'll just have them send you the prize directly, and some of them I'll just be putting you in touch with them. And some of them, will be me asking you which thing you want, and I'll just tell them and they'll send it to you. But you should get your stuff. I know that for the big prize at the end, Moto Camp Nerd is waiting a couple weeks to get some sleeping bags in. So you may not get it all like immediately, but you'll have it in time to go camping. Unless you're camping in the winter like I am, because for some reason it's 50 degrees out here all the time because we got a really weird El Nino going on this year. Which is going to mean that the summer's going to suck because it's going to be very, very dry and we're going to have a lot of fires. So we might as well enjoy the winter because silver linings, you know. Guys, you have to stop entering. I'm going to have to like pause chat when we don't have a giveaway going. Later, Soils. Good to see you. Doing the Mabder. I heard the Mabder's hard. I haven't talked to Spike a ton, but he seems fine. Holy crap, BC Adventure Rider. Thank you for that. We're not doing shots, buddy. I know how that goes. Damn, Wicked, you teach us so much. El Nino is Spanish for the Nino. I don't know why that's funny. It is funny. It's funny because it's some dumb shit I would say. And that makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. Which air pump do you like more? I haven't actually used the Moto pump. So there's a big difference between those two. The Moto pump is smaller, but you have to run it off your battery. And the Trail Tech has a battery. So it just depends. It's easier to use the ones that have a battery in them, and they're more multi-purpose, and sometimes they work as lights and chargers. But if it's dead because you forgot to charge it or whatever, you're SOL. So, you know, there's pros and cons to each. I like the battery ones personally. It's just a lot easier to like. I don't, because you know sometimes you can plug it into a dongle. It's one of my favorite words. If you have one on your bike, so that makes it easy. But like, you know, maybe it's your friend's bike, maybe you're loaning it. I loaned one to a guy at Turatech one time, and it would have sucked if I'd had to run my bike over there and plug it in for him, right? I just handed him the pump, and he brought it back when he was done. So, yeah, no, I've never ridden in New York. What's the farthest east I've ridden? You're gonna laugh because I think it was in Oregon. It's probably on the Oregon BDR. Probably Fields might be the farthest east. No, maybe some of that California stuff I did was farther east, but I have not been out of the western states, like at all, riding. Yeah, Cactus Canteen is bomb. Mabder is the Mid-Atlantic BDR. It's on the East Coast. They don't have a ton of BDRs yet, but they're getting them. I heard a rumor that there's going to be a Southern Atlantic maybe in a year or two. Not next year because we know it's SoCal. NorCal. What up, Michael David? Welcome. Yep, we're planning on riding the NorCal BDR. It's supposed to be an easy one. So it'll be a good beginner BDR. And then supposedly the expert sections are very difficult. So, but they're all out and backs. So you can choose whether to do it or not, but you don't miss out on any of the route. Yeah, that happens with the low pressure compressors, Corey. You're always going to struggle with the beads. Sideways Stan, thoughts on the 690-701? There's a reason why I haven't ridden one, because I'm afraid I would really love it. I'm afraid it would be pretty perfect. Because what are they? They're 300 pounds, 320, something like that. The same weight as a DRZ, but a lot more horsepower, so a lot more highway capable goodness. So I think I would really like. I don't like the look of the 690s. I think they're ugly as hell. I would ride one because that's a secondary concern. But I'd much rather have a 701 personally. I like the look of those. The white is really clean. I think it's Racer Gloves USA. Howard, you can just Google Racer Gloves. Really, I thought Mabder was one of the hardest ones. Like Mabder, SoCal. What's the other really? Oh, Oregon is supposed to be like the third. I don't know what Coco's Mototel. I get it. Okay. I like that. Nice, Dave. Upgraded suspension fixes my biggest problem with that bike. Oh yeah, Motocam Nerd has coffee now. Thank you for liking the podcast, Dave. Grace is here, so she appreciates that. Is it time to do another giveaway, Trav? Okay. Next up. Pay attention before you start furiously typing enter. Is a Trail Tech compressor and tire repair kit. That's the battery-powered compressor, tire repair kit, which also has CO2 in it, so you got a backup. But North American shipping only. So if you're in Canada, you can enter, and US, but they're not shipping to Australia or anything. Sorry, it sucks, customs and all that. So if you're in the US or Canada or Mexico, you can enter to win this one. Okay, so we're giving away the Trail Tech compressor and tire repair kit. Thank you to Trail Tech for donating that. If you'd like to enter, you may do so now. Exclamation point enter. Robert Wynn, welcome to Internet Riding Buddy. We're getting so many members tonight. It's fun. I almost never get new members because, like, I stopped doing the streams all the time. And, you know, there are other advantages, like getting early access to videos and getting to go to the camp out, but there aren't a ton. So I see why people don't sign up for it. So appreciate that. Appreciate that, y'all. Thank you for subscribing, Arkansas Outdoor Channel. Although you may not even be in here, you might just be watching a random video, completely oblivious to the fact that this party is occurring. Grace, if you enter, it's going to look like it's rigged. I can't give it to you. Like you couldn't get Trail Tech to send you one if you asked them to. Come on. Remember those guys were going to have at the Giant Loop ride, they were going to have like a big... They had all that liquid death water, and they were having like a big hangout, but it poured down rain when they were supposed to do it, and like nobody went, and so they had all this leftover water because it's supposed to be super hot, and everyone's gonna be stoked to get to drink all this water. But that was the day. It was like I was literally standing under my awning with shit, what's his name? Canadian guy, Lance, holding it down because like the wind was trying to blow it away. Like when it storms out there in the desert, it doesn't screw around. Look at all the enters. Look at all you got. Yeah, we're almost an hour in. I guess I started early. If I'm not halfway done with this list at 1:15, we're in trouble. But I can always double up. Double up. I didn't talk bad to Grace. I just told her she can't win because it'll look rigged. That's true. Emmy winners do need to win free stuff. Yeah, don't you just get everything for free? Like, don't they literally just carry you in on a litter whenever you go to a restaurant and they chew up the food and spit it in your mouth for you? Because Emmy winners can't be bothered to make such effort. There was a question that like sped by about the camp out, which I'll enter, but I'll answer. Let's draw a winner first. Okay, closing entries. Oh shit, I think I closed it and opened it again. Oops. Okay, for real this time. And the winner of the Trail Tech compressor and tire repair kit is Skip Halbacken. Skip, congratulations. Make sure you email me. Tell me what your username is. Tell me what you won. Tell me where you want it to go. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Dork of the Road Camp Out will be moto camping only because I'm just reserving spots in a campground. And if somebody rolls up with a trailer, they take a whole one. But I can put 6 people on motorcycles in one spot. So, you know, if you want to book your own campsite in the same campground at the same time, that's doable. A few people did that last year, but the spots that I'm paying for and handing out will be for motorcycle camping because I want everybody, the maximum amount of people to be able to go. Congrats, Skip. Congrats, Skip. But we just camped. Last year, we just camped 3 days. Rode 2 days. Just hung out around the campfire every night. It was awesome. I had a great time. It was super chill. Like, it's not even like an event. It's a camp out. There's no vendors trying to sell you shit. It's just people talking about whatever and talking about the fun ride they went on that day. And then we went like and hung out in a cave and rode in some sand. And a few of us went up to did the expert section on the Oregon BDR. Sorry, the pump is kicking in. You can probably hear that. Well, we have trees, A-Trip, so that'll work. Can I talk about my Norden in reference to Transalp? Yes, it's more expensive. Less reliable. Faster. A lot more electronics. More capable. handling is similar with the low center of gravity. Yeah, see, everyone that went survived, and they're not at all paid shills just trying to hype it up for this year, I promise. Eddie, I suppose you could win some at the end of the giveaway tonight. Yeah! We're giving away a full moto camping kit, bro. I am giving away a spot on my camp out. James, I'll be back in Western Canada in May, and then again in August for sure. We're actually doing... only channel members and patrons know about this, but I can trust you guys, right? You won't tell anyone. So I've been talking to Dallas, he runs Grizzbait and all those events, about a Dork on the Road, Dorksiders specific event where we would go up, camp, and ride dirt bikes on single track. And there would be like a training component, so it would be for more newer riders who, especially like if you are an adventure rider and you want to really level up your riding skill, a great way to do that is get out on a dirt bike and ride some hard stuff. So this would be a cool opportunity to do that. And it's like glamping. We'll be in giant hot tents with cots and stuff. So you can come up to Canada, food's included, bikes included, tents included, and there'll be like 8 slots for that. And as soon as that's available, I'll share it. Probably channel members and patrons first, just to see if it fills up, just because there's so many people. It's like, you gotta narrow it down sometimes. So it'll be fun. There's Big Rock. What up, Ian? Yeah, Ian, we're doing the NorCal BDR together, bro. I'm not good at the live stream thing. It just people show up because they like free stuff. They like free stuff. Shut up, pump. Picking up your Enduro, Mike. What are you getting? You guys are all like following Ian, right? Does riding a mini bike to the camp out. If you can get there without getting a ticket. It'll be in August in Oregon. That's about all I'm going to say publicly until I get it nailed down, because I don't need anybody going and reserving all the spots in the campsite before I get a hold of them. I'm not sure, Ken. I just have a passport, so I mean, just go get a passport. It's $10 for the picture. I don't know what they charge for the actual passport, but I just got mine renewed a couple years ago. It was really fast. But get the picture at the post office, because I tried to take one at home and they didn't like it and they made me resubmit it. It was stupid. What are we giving away next? We're giving away rock straps. So Ladle Sport ADV is a dude, or a couple dudes, or just one dude in Canada who runs a shop, so you should check it out. He's got a bunch of stuff for very specific bikes. Also, every single vendor who donated something is linked in the description. So all the sponsors of this live stream are in the description. I should have mentioned that when someone was asking about Racer Gloves. So if you want to check it out, I would recommend checking out Racer Gloves. Check out Ladle Sport ADV. But Ladle Sport is giving away a set of rock straps, and those are super handy. And what I like is they're different. They're for different things than... Because I use generally pronghorn straps all the time, but rock straps are much better for securing something over a longer distance or a larger object. Like, I always use them for firewood on my bike. So if you're putting stuff on the back of your bike, rock straps are great. So let's give away some rock straps. This will be North American shipping only also. So US, Canada, Mexico, you're in. Anywhere else in the world, we love you. Thank you for your participation and attendance. All right. Skip, I should take your prize away because you entered twice after you won. You crazy guy. It shows me all your chats after you win. All right. Rock straps. Get them. Exclamation point enter. Exclamation point enter. Boom. Man, we are only on number 5. Only on number 5, bruh. Bruh. I don't know what that was. I'm not even drunk. I'm just trying to fill dead air. Dead air is not good when you're live streaming to people. How's the quality? Because I changed a bunch of things. The internet was so bad at my old house. I was always like lowering the bit rate. So I jacked a bunch of it up today because we have a much better upload speed here. It's actually 8 times faster here than it was at the old house, which means it's also a lot nicer when I'm uploading videos. I got gigabit internet, but the upload is 40 megabytes. Megabits? Mbps. It was 5 at the old house. and I was lucky to get 3 most of the time. So it was pretty good. It's pretty good. Nah, Trav. This just buys me a little cushion for when I forget. It's okay if we finish early too. We can just chill. Take some of the stress off. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the lighting. I have like legit lighting in here. I had to shut off all the lights in the back though because it's this super harsh fluorescence and it just blows everything out, like super washed out. So that's why I turned the cabinets on so like there was something back there so it wasn't just darkness. All right, we're going to close entries. This is for the rock straps. The winner of the rock straps is Cuts. Cuts. We got some very simple usernames tonight. I like that. It's Cuts. Congratulations, Cuts. Congratulations, Cuts. You won the rock straps. You got to email me, dork@dorkandtherogue.com. You got to say, hey, I'm Cuts, and I won some rock straps. Give me your address, and I'll make sure they make it to your house. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. In this super platonic way. I've never even met you, but you know what? I know that I love you. I know that I do. Thank you, Wicked Would Do 5000. Yeah, it's very 1970s. Let's play some D&D Stranger Things down here because this house was built in 71. But, man, this basement is like a dream come true. Like, when we walked into this place, I was like, we're buying this house because I get to put a arcade that I've always wanted together. Like, have a stupid-ass basement man cave. There's a bar over there. Like, it's not huge, but there's a bar. Always wanted a bar. Always wanted a bar. Yeah, but we don't have any sticker packs on the agenda tonight because we've got way too many good prizes. But you're going to be able to buy them from MotoCamp Nerd pretty soon. I just got to get some ordered. I'm sorry, Icy Spirits. I mispronounced your name. You know, with that money you donated earlier, you could have just bought some rock straps. I appreciate it. I'm just messing with you. I really do. That's very generous. How many beers can I down? I try to pace myself. There are some live streams that have been erased from the internet because I didn't pace myself. And, yeah. So we try to pace her. That's why I drink beer and not whiskey. That's why I stopped taking the shots when neighbor Daryl leaves them on the porch. Until the after party. The after party things get a little blue. Sometimes. It happens. What, Tall Man, what are you, 6'4"? I was talking about you, dude. Oregon in September is amazing. Except, so temperatures are great. It's warm but not hot. It's not cold, but there's usually, it's going to be on fire. So you're going to be dealing with smoke, and depending on where you're riding, you're going to have to make changes to your plans. Because I think Tim and I finished the Oregon BDR the first week of July, and there was not another time the entire season that you could ride the whole thing. Because parts of it were closed due to fire the rest of the time. Which logo? The podcast logo, ADV? That was Eric. He's in here right now. Scribblers Club. Eric Sweet. Well, yeah, Tim. Or Matt. You're not Tim. You're Matt. Well, the internet doesn't have an erase button, but YouTube has a delete button. Tall Man is actually 7'2". He's the Andre the Giant of motorcycle riding. He actually has 2 Africa twins. He puts 1 foot on each of them and rides around. Nice, Alan. Good. That's good training up there, and the riding is spectacular. It's worth it. Tenere or Transalp? Tenere. For a tall rider, Tenere. If I was 2 inches taller, that Tenere would be so much easier to ride. I mean, it depends what we want to do with it. If you're going to be on the street all the time, don't buy the Tenere. The Transalp is a much better street bike. But in terms of comfortable for a tall person, Tenere is better. I've not ridden a Trail 125, but I did have a Grom, and it was fine. You know, it got the crap squished out of it every time I went over a bump. But Chris, you peed before I did? What the hell? There's Eric. He's a rock star. 6'4" with the afro, 7'2". I like it. I do not do valve checks. I don't, and in fact, can't remember the last time I had a bike long enough to have a valve check done. Yeah, I've still got the rally. I'm 5'10". I actually think a rally is terrible for Tall Man because it's perfect for someone my height. Tall Man would be uncomfortable, and I keep telling Tall Man to get a WR250R, but he doesn't listen to me. You have to order another one. Love my VFR. Oh, I get it. I'm not a huge fan of Teespring because their stuff, the quality has really gone down, so I would completely understand if you don't want to order from them again. It's so hit and miss. Some things like 2 washes and it falls apart. I really hate it. But I haven't found another place, so I don't really like hype it up that much because I don't love the quality, but I do want there to be a place for people to get stuff if they want to get it. It's not a moneymaker for me. I'm just like honestly just so stoked that anyone would want to wear a shirt related to me in any way. Yeah, I know. Free time. We gotta quit editing, I guess. Tall Man needs that Cove. Grace is also 5'10", but she's all legs. She's like a 36-inch inseam. It's stupid. I moved a year ago, Sherry. I don't know how the hell you'd have my address. That freaks me out a little. A Yamaha. Did you know that Yamaha is an acronym? Stands for You and Me Are Hauling Ass. I learned that when I bought one. Yeah, Dr. Octagonopus, you're going to have trouble. They're very slippery when they're wet, and they bend down. So the disadvantage to those rubber-mounted foot pegs is they flex, and the rubber on top gets slippery, and your feet will slide right off. That's why I got rid of them immediately. Favorite piece of camp gear? Probably my chair. It's a thing that I always take even when I know I probably shouldn't. How many bikes have I owned? Several. They're all on the channel. Literally every bike I've ever had except my first bike, my 500. Nope, that's a lie. My 500F is on the channel. They're all on the channel. Really, Wicked? I didn't even know I put up a black on black. I apologize for that. Oh, man. I don't want to have this conversation with you right now. If you want that low-end torque, you go buy a DRZ. I've come very close to buying a T-Dubs more than once. In fact, I had a guy that was going to trade me one and some money for my trailer, and it fell through. What are we giving away next? Let's look. Okay, we gave away the rock straps. Ooh. Next up is a Moto Machine's Rocky Creek Moto Presser mini pump. And that's cool because you can fill up a tire with it, but you have to put it into you have to hook it up to your bike. It's not one with a battery. Yep. Oh, don't crush your berries. Tall Man, I don't hate you. You just don't listen. What can I say? I think you would agree. You can be kind of obstinate sometimes, buddy. Oh, I'm too fat for a trials bike. Sounds like a lot of exercise. Cool new mods out there. I got a company that's making cruise control for the Trans Out that said they'd send me one when they get a production unit. That's kind of neat. Okay, let's give away a Rocky Creek. Let's give away a Moto Machines Rocky Creek Moto Presser. This is US only. It is a compressor for your bike that you use to refill tires. It is compact and awesome, and you can check it out on their website, which is linked in the description. Thank you to Moto Machines for donating that. Also, completely forgot where I was going with that. Something important. It'll come to me. It'll come to me? It'll come to me, right? It'll come to me. Whatever. Matt is obstinate. That must have been it. They call him Obstinate Man Moto. Obstinate. Okay, make sure you're in the US for this one. It's US only. Oh, that's what I was going to say. One prize per person. Nobody can win two. So if you've already won, please don't enter. Because I'm not going to send you the prize. If you at least lie to me and pretend to be someone else. Be smart. If you're going to scam expertly. Okay? Come on. Ah, delicious. Are we doing an after party tonight? A couple people said it. I don't know if I was planning on it, but if you guys want to do an after party, we can. Then I can say the F word and drink more. It's good times. We got so many new members tonight. I feel like we definitely should because there are so few benefits to being a member. They should at least get that one. Have I said thank you enough to you guys, by the way? Thank you, seriously, for all your support. I just look around at my what I do for a living now, and I'm just like, how did this happen? How do I have the coolest job in the world? And it's because of you guys. And if I ever forget that, stop watching me. I feel like that's how channels die. People just think that the reason that they're popular is themselves. Like, whatever I do, people will watch. No, I'm just an idiot. I need you guys. So that's why I'm bribing you with free shit. There you go. My evil plan laid bare. I'm giving away free stuff because I need you to survive. You drinking Yuengling? You must be on the East Coast. Don't say that in front of Matt. He loves Yuengling. Yuengling? 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 I've only ever seen it at Disney World, and I didn't like it that much. It's fine. It's probably the Coors Light of New England. I don't care what percentage are here as long as they're following me. Scamming is not excellent. That's correct. And I know a guy that runs a crane on a U.S. Coast Guard helicopter. He always flies over when I'm trying to film over there. Like a jerk. All right, let's close entries. I spent a whole bunch. So Duck Fan went with me to pick up that bike yesterday. And I spent 5 minutes telling him the story of how I knew Carl. And the story of him pulling a guy off of Mount Hood with a Coast Guard, or Mount Washington with a Coast Guard helicopter. And then, literally 5 minutes into the story, I was like, wait, you were literally there. Because it was at the camp out and Duck Fan was there. All right, the winner is Centerfire 1. Congratulations, you won yourself a Moto Machines Rocky Creek Moto Presser Mini Pump. You're going to email me, you're going to say, my name is Centerfire 1, and I won a Moto Machines Rocky Creek Moto Presser Mini Pump, and my address in the U.S. is... And I'm going to have him send it to you. What up, Dale? Congrats. Welcome. Terry, welcome. Thank you very much for that. I've seen Travis in the woods many times, which is as close to Bigfoot as I care to get. Many times. Ooh, we're going to give away that Sena next. So that's gonna warrant some explanation. The word I'm looking for. Because unless you're recording your rides on a GoPro, that thing is not going to be super useful to you. So the next one's going to be mostly for the content creators, and I know there are a lot of you. And that's in 5 minutes, so you got time to figure out if you're a content creator or not. Thanks, MT Off-Roader. Cheers to you, buddy. Sentry Fire. I like it. Thanks, Rabid. Bar's right over there, but I don't want to give you motion sickness by spinning the camera around. Endo Nuts, welcome to Dorksider. Appreciate that. I know, Daryl. How much driving did you do tonight, bro? That was a very nice surprise, but also you scared the shit out of my family. They thought someone was trying to kill us. And everyone couldn't figure out who was banging on the door. Daryl brought me the sweet glass. I'm not going to sully it by putting... Coors Light in it. I'll wait till whiskey time. Tall man, I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but let's just say there have been conversations. Ron, if you think you can use it or you know someone who can, that's up to you. I just don't want somebody to get a prize and then email and be like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? And I just want to be like, don't end her if you don't want it. Yeah, I can't. You're going to ride dirt bikes on New Year's Eve? There you go, Mike. Put on a t-shirt. Delicious. Sasha, it's picked randomly by a bot. I have nothing to do with it, so you guys can't be like, he's cheating and picking his friends. Nope, it is completely random, done by a robot. The robot picks. Thanks, Greg. No, it only works It's literally a Sena device, so sadly it only works with Sena. Daskalos, welcome. Fishwick, welcome. Crown Royal Apple, good. Be nice to Nicole, Aaron. I don't like that. I don't like when you're mean to Nicole. Be excellent to Nicole. Bruh. Bruh. I have not tried Caribou Crossing. That sounds like Canadian whiskey, and I gotta tell you, I don't love Canadian whiskey, despite the fact that I have a giant bottle of Canadian whiskey right here. But it's smooth. That shit's smooth. Thank you, Fix Build Play. Appreciate it. I'm going to get a beer. I don't know if I'm going to Mojave because I have not yet heard if Mojave is happening. Have you heard if it's happening? I really like Mojave because it's in April and there's really nothing else going on. It's a good way to kick off the year. And then, you know, so you got to kind of shake the cobwebs off, and then there's another month really before the riding season starts here. So I really like that event. I got some Angel's Envy over there on the shelf. Good to see you, tall man. Oh, damn, Fishwick. Welcome. It's not a Sena, it's not a headset. It's a device that connects your mesh network to a Bluetooth connection on a camera, so you can record your conversations with your friends onto your GoPro, or just your own. You can just talk to it through your Sena. So it's not really useful if you're not recording yourself talking while you're riding, and you have to be doing that on a Sena or it won't work. So it's a really cool prize, very generous of them to donate. I just want to be clear, it's probably only useful to content creators. And I know there's a lot of content creators. I love you all. It's why I continue to, when they offer me these camera review videos, I continue to do them, even though I know a lot of the audience doesn't like them, but some of you really do. Like, and I want to make that content for you too. So, and it's nice to get to test this stuff because I'm always looking for something better. Because you know how I feel about GoPros. Yeah, there was a bottle of Angel's Envy at the camp out. Nothing lasted long. We had a couple bottles of Rogue. I think that's some Rogue whiskey. Good stuff. There's Slow Eddie. What's up, man? I think you have to have a mesh. So you have to have one of their headsets that uses mesh. The SMH10 doesn't. What cabinets do I have back here? Okay, I'm only going to cover this like once every half an hour, just for the record. But let's see if I can do them from memory, or at least from what I can see. NBA Jam. That's Marvel vs. Capcom. Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat. That's The Simpsons. And then over here, farther, right there, that's NFL Blitz, Pac-Man. And then I've got Marvel Superheroes and Final Fight over there. Oh, Trav would like me to give it away. Okay, so just to be super duper awesome, excellent, clear. Do not enter this giveaway if you can't use a device that connects a Sena headset with mesh to a GoPro Hero 12. It has to be a 12. It doesn't work on the other ones. So if you don't have both of those things, don't enter. It's a very generous prize. I appreciate Sena, and to someone who uses it, it's an excellent item, but I do not, one, want to send it to you and have you be like, what the hell is this? Or two, have someone who's not going to use it take it away from someone who would. So we just want to make sure someone that needs it gets it. Okay? Please don't enter if you can't use it. Thanks. You're legally obligated to go buy a Hero 12 and start motovlogging if you accept this prize. So that's a legal contract. Also, U.S. only, I think, on this one. U.S. only. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Critter is about to get pissed. No, North America. It's North America. So if you're in Canada, it's also good. The Sena. Exclamation point, enter, only if you have or are willing to get a GoPro Hero 12 and a Sena to use it. And you're in the U.S., Canada, or Mexico. I don't have a lot of people that watch from Mexico. Tyler pops on once in a while, but he just lives there, which I guess counts. I don't know why it wouldn't. Yeah, well, you have to send me a video of you motovlogging with it, or I will send the YouTube Mafia to your house. Who cares? Enter anyways? Well, you'd be a dick if you took a prize away from someone that could use it and you couldn't, but what do I know? I mean, I know a lot about being a dick. Thank you, Moist Oregon. Welcome. Okay, I'm starting to suspect that people are just typing enter because other people are, so I'm going to go ahead and close that one. Okay. I am going to press the win button. If you win and you aren't a person who is going to have a Sena and a GoPro, please tell me immediately, and I promise to not get mad, because I can just push the button and pick another winner, okay? But if you tell me tomorrow when you email me, that's a lot bigger pain in my ass. So if you win and you don't want to make content with a GoPro Hero 12 and a Sena at the same time, just say, oh crap, I entered by mistake, and I'll pick someone else, okay? Promise? Cool. The winner is Lester Roberts. Lester. Thank you for that, by the way. That it'll pop up in a second. Whoever just gave me money. Appreciate you. You're a rock star. Lester, are you a content creator who will get some use out of this item? Yeah, Moist, you're a double member now. If you're not, totally cool. I'm not even going to be mad. I'm just going to hit the button again. It will make it easy for me to just hit the button again. And it's not the kind of thing you can even like return to a store. I don't know a store that sells this. Ugh. Lester, I'm going to need you to confirm that one. So please let me know. If not, I'm just going to draw another winner. And if you're not sure if you won, everyone's typing your name, so. There he is. Okay. Rockstar. Appreciate you. Congrats on your win. Email me, dork@dorkandtheroad.com. Gonna need your address, please. All right. Complete. Are we halfway done? Are we halfway done? Not quite. We're not even halfway. We're not even halfway done. Holy crap. Holy crap. I'm just going to write Lester right next to that. Lester. Uncle Lester. Nailed it. I saw him. You guys are, you're all 30 seconds behind me. Okay? I saw it. So a really cool thing that happens when I draw a winner is a window pops up over here, and anytime anything the winner types after that shows up separate. So I don't even have to pick it out of the chat. It's right here. So I got it, guys. I appreciate you because it is easy to miss things in this chat, but I definitely see it when it's a winner. So we're all good. No, all the prizes are not US only. That last one was not even US only. Yeah, whoa, crap. Thanks, Digital Mike. Camp Beer Company's Mile Marker Foggy Ale. That is the longest beer name I've ever heard. What color's the can? I might have had one of those when I was there. What color's the can? Yeah, I'm ahead of you guys in the future, bro. Way ahead of you in the future. Yeah, thanks, Digital Mike. You're a rock star. Nope, DRZs have not changed. Wait, thank you, Travis. I've ridden one. Travis Wilson. Sorry, not Travis. I don't think Travis for anything. Wet Bandits. It's true. I really would like another DRZ. It would pain me to see it sitting in the garage not getting ridden much. Where did the 80s video game Motorcycles Racing in my intro? That's a game called Excite Bike. And it was a really cool game because it was kind of a simple game, but you could make your own tracks, which for a Nintendo and NES game was an amazing feature. And I rented that game so many times. It was a real formative experience for me. Corn, you can shotgun a beer. Let us know how that went. How much money do I get from Coors Light? None. $0. They did send me, and it wasn't even Coors Light, it was a guy that worked there that was like, let me send you some stuff. And he sent me actually a really cool koozie, a Yeti koozie. It was awesome. So that guy was cool. Can we get a thank you and a shout out of appreciation for Travis and Chris for trying to moderate this shenanigans. So make sure you're following Explore Adventure Moto and Critter Moto. Critter Moto just hit 2,700 subs. You know, there's 769 of you in here. We ought to be able to get him to 3,000 tonight. Can we do that? Go follow Critter Moto right now. Do it. Bravo Kilo Romeo, thank you for that. Cheers, buddy. How old am I? 46? I'd be offended if I wasn't 44. So talented has quotes around it, but handsome doesn't. So you're sure you're handsome, but you're not sure you're talented. Yeah, Trav and Chris, post your channel links. That'll make it easier for people to go follow you. This is not an easy chat to moderate right now. Thank you, Moon Pie Sky. There's a lot going on here. Also, Trav broke his leg, so give him a pity sub, please. He broke his leg for content. He did that for us, so we'd have a really interesting video. He was like, you know what, Ben, this video is not interesting enough yet. I got you. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, just make sure you're filming when I go over this bridge. And, you know, he made just solid gold content. Hi, Starbuck. Are you gonna poop back there? On camera? She's actually been really good lately. So, she's doing good. Hi, let me get that out of your way. Okay, doggo. There she is. Oh, she's snuggling me. Damn it. I gotta pee. Travis is texting me. And it's popping up on the computer. Okay. Oh, God. All right, we're giving away Motopump's $50 gift card. This is US only. Motopumps.com. And he sells all kinds of bike-specific stuff, but also, obviously, moto pumps. But he also has the really cool locking GPS mount for the Zumo. So if you have a Zumo XT, God, she just sat down, and I'm going to get up and go pee. I feel bad. It's harder to get her to snuggle sometimes. So we're giving away a $50 gift card, US only, for Motopumps.com. Let's do it. Let's do a giveaway. I'm going to go pee while you guys are typing things in. And go. US only on this one, please. Thank you. Big shout out to Motopumps. We actually have 2 Motopumps prizes to give away. So this is the first of 2. Hey, I made it an hour and 27 minutes. That's pretty good for me. I think anyone that's ever camped with me will tell you that's pretty damn good. All right, Sarbs. I'll be right back. Entertain the people. Oh, yeah. Kennedy, you're going to entertain the people? Just settled in and I had to get up. Holy crap, so much enters. So much enters. Hi, Chewy. Hi, bud. Okay, Starbs, come back. Come on. Good girl. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You perverts are listening to me pee? That's awful. All right, I'm closing entries. This is for a $50 Motopumps.com gift card. Thank you, Motopumps. And the winner is, hopefully living in the United States of America, Dirt Cheney. Congrats, Dirt Cheney. Congrats. Email me, dork@dorkandtheroad.com. Say, I'm Dirt Cheney and I won a $50 Motopumps gift card. And I'll make sure that you get it. Got you. I got you, bud. The bot gets overwhelmed, but don't worry. It all gets in there. I promise. Oh my god, guys. The door was closed. You weren't hearing me pee. Get over yourselves.
Oh, Starbuck actually likes you, Frost.
I guess.
What a dumb.
She's kind of a doofus. I should not stir her up because I'm going to get mad in a minute when she wants to run around. And it's going to be 100% my fault. Hey, stop biting me, you dum-dum. Let's complete that one. Okay. Next up, we're giving away a Moto Pumps Airshot inflator, but we're going to do that in 5 minutes. Man, Sober Me's going to be so happy at Less Sober Me for writing things down, even though I've got Trav. Thanks, Dr. Octagonopus. Starbuck. $2. That will buy 1 dog biscuit at the local corner store, which I will get for you tomorrow. That's from Dr. Octagonopus. Yeah, we got her. Actually, she's like a true rescue because she was at the dog catcher, the county facility, and then they transferred her to the local shelter, and we adopted her there. So, yeah, she's a rescue. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Starbuck, you're the star of the show. More like Star Dog. I was trying to not show all the boxes over here that I still haven't unpacked from when we moved in, but it might be worth it to see the dog. Yeah, I have test ridden a 1250 GS, and I was pretty impressed with it, I think. And I had a kind of a relationship with the local BMW dealer, but they're in Portland. Those BMWs are just so heavy, but I'm learning that spec sheets are not all there is to a bike, and so I do need to actually just get my hands on one and ride them. I know I have a lot of BMW friends who would love it if I got into the BMWs. And, I ate a little crow because it was easier to ride than I expected. Thanks, Matt. This is not your dog, Travis. This is my dog. So, I have nothing against BMWs. They're expensive, and I've never owned one. I'm borrowing her? Yeah. I actually have a really cool Coors Light light-up sign that Eddie brought me over there, like a vintage. It's probably from the 90s at least. Yeah, Cascade Moto. Yeah, I would, Carrie, the service manager, or... Yeah. Yeah? They're friends of Giant Loop, so I've done some work with them. The Vernon Adventure Bike Gathering in September. Where is that? Where is that? Are you going to say in Vernon? Because if you are, you have to tell me where Vernon is. So I've spent enough time in Canada lately that I'm getting a rough idea of where the provinces are. It's a little bit easier because you guys have, 7 or something? What is a 650L? I don't have a 650L. I don't know what that is. 450L? Yeah, the old 650 GS. I know, Ken's. Okay, here, you want to feel old? I shouldn't even tell this story. I was at Dutch Brothers today. I've ridden the Pan America a few times. And Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl was playing, and I started thinking about when that song came out and where I was, and I was like, that was a really long... It was before I was together with my wife. And I looked it up, and that song came out 16 years ago. Or 14? 16. What the hell? When did that happen? God, time goes fast. I don't have a 650L. I have a 450L. You're going to whittle it down to 2 bikes. Which do you keep? Well, it's a tough decision, Wanders, because... I go back and forth on this because I have to have bikes for content, and my audience really, really likes the entry-level, easier to ride, less expensive bikes, which, it makes sense because that's what I built the channel on. But, so they don't... Nobody wants to watch me make videos on the more expensive stuff, so I need those bikes for the channel. So it doesn't really matter what I want. But, I thought for the longest time my 2-bike combo was going to be the T7 and my 450L, but I don't know. Transalp's making me think. Making me think. Where we at, Trav? 7:19. The dog's sleeping. Look at her. Look at her. It's true. It's true. Ooh, it's a great question, Bryant. What's the best way to support the channel, membership or Patreon? So I leave it up to you, but let me just tell you some facts. YouTube takes 30% of whatever you donate as a member. Patreon takes 8%. Patreon, especially if you're a $20 member or a $5 member, I have your address and I can send you stickers and t-shirts. I can't do that on YouTube. But here on YouTube, you get the cool username in green and the badge next to it. So if that's important to you, you can only get that from being a channel member here on YouTube. Patreon is also cheaper. You can do $1 a month over there. The minimum over here is $2. Travis, I would say the Oregon BDR is more about tires than the bike. So with full knobbies on the BDR, so if I had tractionators on the Transalp, it could do the Oregon BDR. With what's on it right now, I would hesitate to do the sandy parts. All right, let's give away. What are we up to? Oh, Motopump's Airshot inflator. Okay, so Motopump's Airshot inflator. It's the smallest air compressor inflator there is that exists in the world. I'm pretty sure. It's very small, kind of a handheld pistol grip kind of thing, but it's not battery powered. It's one that you have to plug into your bike. And this will be US only. So if any of those things make you not want it, don't enter. Otherwise, enter if you're in the US to win a Motopumps. Thank you very much, motopumps.com, for donating this amazing prize. Yeah, there's a lot of... Somebody talked about ads on YouTube. There's a lot going on with that right now. And I think the pendulum's going to swing the other way, but it's interesting because in the YouTube, like the subreddit, everyone hates it. Like, because YouTube made it so you can't run an ad blocker anymore. They made it so that creators don't get to choose whether or not we have mid-roll ads on our videos anymore. So basically, they've just doubled and tripled down on ads, and then they raised the price of premium on top of it. Thank you, Zach. So it's all of these things happening at once. And so there's been a real, like, a backlash. But also, I'm just seeing a lot of people angry about advertising in general. A lot of people making... So, Big Rock just made a video about this. I actually wrote a script for one a week ago. I just haven't had a chance to film it yet. About the same thing, about sponsored content and my personal philosophy. Jake made one not that long ago. So, people are just really... I don't know why companies are just doubling and tripling down on screwing everybody right now. It's like, don't you have enough money? But... it sucks for creators because YouTube does stuff like that, and it's like, I don't have any control over that. Like, I mean, I can pick whether or not there are... Actually, that's bullshit. I can't. I can't even pick whether or not there are ads on my videos. They decide. I can move them around if I want to, but it just sucks. So I understand that people are mad right now, and people are really distrustful, and then there's a lot of creators out there doing things they're getting paid for and not saying that that's what they're doing it for, which is illegal and also just messed up. So, yeah. You guys, I promise I'll always tell you when I'm getting paid to do something because you need to know that I have that bias at the very least. All right, let's pick a winner for the Motopumps. David Vincent, congratulations. You have won the really awesome Airshot inflator from Motopumps. Now, sober Dork is going to be pissed when he can't read any of this because my handwriting is garbage enough when I'm not drinking beer. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate paying you to be here. Yeah, because like Giant Loop Channel's not monetized, and they run ads on the videos anyway. And I have zero control over it as the person running the channel. None. Well, that's no good, Fat Squatch. Sorry to hear it. Get pumped. Get pumped. Thanks for taking one for the team, Trev. Sorry, Zach, I just saw that. Bob, when I have to listen to myself, I fall asleep all the time too, bud. I get it. So you can turn off. They're changing what you can control right now. I've never seen the option to select the types of ads. Oh, you mean like pre-roll, mid-roll, posts? Yeah, but it's like if you, they're still putting it on even if you are telling it not to. It's lame. Yeah, and it's like I agree. Commercials are annoying, and I've had full disclosure. I've had YouTube Premium forever because I had it back when it was Google Music, and that's how I've always streamed my music. I've got access to whatever I want to listen to, so I've always had Premium because it was just a free bonus with Google Music back in the day, and I've just kept it up. So, you know, I don't see ads when I watch unless I'm logged in on a different account, and it's annoying. But what pisses me off, to be perfectly honest, is people watch content for free, right? Like I watch hours long videos from my favorite camping creators for free. I don't pay them a dime, right? And people will watch that same content that obviously took a ton of time, like they were out overnight filming. Obviously they edited, and they'll be pissed off at the creator. And it's like, these videos cost money to make. We need to make a little in order to keep making them for you. That's just how economics works. So there's going to be ads. I'm sorry, that's why YouTube exists. I don't love it, but you know, I watch these things because I want to support the creators that I like. Oh, I didn't know that, random. If the video's on your feed in autoplay, as long as you don't click on the video, you won't see ads. The other thing you need to know about ads, and if you're going to do this, don't do it on my videos, but the YouTube ad algorithm is just like the recommendations algorithm, personalized to you. So if you show YouTube that you have no tolerance for ads, like if an ad pops up and you leave the platform immediately, they will show you fewer ads. They will stop feeding you as many ads. It is 100% personalized to your account. So don't click off my videos every time an ad pops up, please. But just remember that if you want to teach the algorithm to show you fewer ads, the last thing they want you to do is leave YouTube. They hate that. Yeah, sorry. That was a total tangent. There's some good tips in here, though. Good tips. That's worth bringing it up. What bike is next for the channel? Well, there's a Moto Morini in the garage, so I guess that one. Yeah, also, I love when people... I had somebody, like, telling me they were seeing some unsavory ads on my content, as if they were blaming me. Like, I pick what kind of ads, and I had to remind them that the ads are chosen based on your preferences and search history. So if you're seeing unsavory content, that's because you're consuming unsavory content. That's up to you, buddy. Oh my god, Jason Alexander. I mean, that's like Ferrari. Like, Norden or Transalp is like Ferrari or Toyota Camry. Like, they're both really good in their own way, but they're almost not in the same category. Yeah. I think that, okay, Solder Pro. Solder Pro? What are your thoughts about the V-Strom 800? I think... Hold on, how many beers have I had? How do I phrase this politely? I think the fans of the V-Strom 800 are the most fanatical fans of any motorcycle I've ever encountered, because I cannot tell you how many times I've had comments about that bike specifically and been told I hate Suzuki because I don't make content on one. It's like, guys, nobody... Well, I have to stop saying nobody gives me a bike. One company has ever given me a bike to ride. Like, I have to buy these motorcycles. I don't have access. I mean, it's not like... So Ian is lucky. He lives in Southern California, and so it's really easy for him to get press bikes. I have no access to it. So unless I buy a motorcycle, I can't review it. So there's very... it's just a test ride, or maybe somebody I know owns one. So I cannot do a wide swath. I have to buy something, ride it for a while, sell it, and buy something else to review something else. So that's it. I've heard really good things. Ian really likes his. So I'd like to ride one. I know it's heavier than the Transalp. That concerns me, but I've been told it's not a big deal, so who knows? Who knows? You just got to email me, Skip, dork@dorkintheroad.com. Like DORK at DORKINTHEROAD.com. Just like sending any other email. Copy and paste it off the message when it pops up when we do the next winner. Speaking of which, Trev says it's time. Okay, the next couple prizes bear some explanation. Also, they're going to be US only because I'm shipping them myself. And I do not know what to put on the customs form. So, so I have an Inreach Mini 1. We're going to give that away next. And then I also have an Inreach Mini 2. And I'll tell you the story of the 2 when we get to it. Or maybe I'll tell it while we're talking about the 1. So there are differences between the Mini 1 and the Mini 2, but they do the same basic thing, which is allow you to communicate with a satellite and track your location. But there is a subscription fee. So if you don't want to pay a subscription fee to use it, please don't enter. These are my personal devices. That I upgraded from the Mini 1, and it's just been sitting in my garage, so I'm going to send you it if you win. And then the Mini 2, like I said, there's a story I'll tell you in a second. So this is for the Inreach Mini 1. You have to be in the US. If you give me a non-US shipping address, I'm going to send you a big box full of nothing. I'm going to send you my resentment. I'm going to be angry. So the Mini 2, funny story. Threw all my gear in a bag. So to start the Oregon BDR this year, I convinced my wife. I asked her if she wanted to go on a romantic getaway to the hot springs out in Southern Oregon in Crane. She was like, "Yeah." Wait a minute. Why are you asking me? And it was because I wanted to take my 4Runner out there with the bike on the back, take the bike off the back, and then just ride to the start of the route, which is 2 hours from there, versus the 6 hours it is from here, or 6 or 7 hours. So we did that, and so I put all my gear in a bag, in my big gear bag, to carry, so that I would just pull it out, change into it, and then ride from there in Crane. Well, and she left and drove the 4Runner home. It all worked out great. And and when I put all my gear on, I did not have my Inreach. I could not figure out where it was, and I just assumed I hadn't brought it or something. And then when I got home, I looked in the bag. I looked all over the place. I couldn't find it. And so I just assumed I'd lost it somewhere or it had been stolen off of my backpack. So I didn't have an Inreach on the BDR. So Travis actually had to give us his when we lost him, so that we had one, because mine was not with me, so we'd have one. Travis, that's funny. So anyway, I ended up ordering another one. I was like, and MotoCamp Nerd sent me the first one to use and review and whatever. And so I was like, dude, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Can I get another one? I'll pay for it. I got it at cost at least, and he sent me another one, and I used it for a month or a couple months. Like, we went on the Oregon BDR in July. Well, like a month ago, I pulled that gear bag out again because I was putting something in it, and I started rustling around in the bottom, and my damn Inreach was in there. It was been in the bag the whole damn time. So I bought another one for no reason, so I'm giving it away. So these are both dork used devices, but right now you're entering for the Inreach Mini 1, and I will know who won what. All right, let's see who won. The winner is Pitmasters Union. Pitmaster. So you're either a barbecue guy or like a miner. Yeah, or race car. Like, you change the tires on race cars or supervise people who do. It's one of those three things, I bet. Congratulations, Pitmasters Union. You've won my used Inreach Mini 1. Email me your address, and I will ship it to you. Yes, there is a reason, and the reason is shipping, is why US only can enter. Because I don't know what to put on a customs form when there's a battery in the box, and it's a whole thing. So I can just put it in a flat rate box and send it to you if you're in the US. Kyle, did you not hear my whole story about how I replaced my Inreach Mini 2 with another Inreach Mini 2? That's what I use. That's what I use, buddy. Oh, a slave pit. Yeah, I figured that was happening. Armpits. That's true. I didn't think... Is there a union for people into armpits? Like, you have to have your own union? Like, there's so many of you? I got bad news. Somebody drank all my beer. I have good news. I have more cans. What was the game-changing moment that really elevated my channel? I don't know. Is my channel even elevated right now? I mean, it was a pretty big moment last year when everything was going to hell, and I was like, I think I'm doing this wrong. Probably the biggest game-changing moment was when I convinced Giant Loop to let me run their channel so that I could quit my job. And that helped. That helped. That's weird you say that, Delta Bravo, because I literally just got flat rate boxes delivered to my house today. Like, they showed up today. Actually, I'm going to urinate while I'm at it, so talk amongst yourselves. I shouldn't have broke the seal. Imagine you're just like on YouTube, like browsing, you're like, you go to like streaming whatever, and like there's this trending stream, and you're like, I wonder what this is, it looks cool. You click on it, and it's just an empty couch, because the guy went pee. Like, is that even cool? That's the kind of, I just want people to be aware of the kind of quality and substance of the content they can expect on this channel. You know, like literally an empty couch is the most interesting thing on this channel. Yeah, you guys are just in my basement. It's no big deal. Corn, how was your beer chugging? Yeah, I should definitely get... I should rotate the camera back so you can't see the boxes. Hold on. It'll look like I didn't just move in, because I didn't. We moved in a year ago. JMJ826. Is the Transalp a worthwhile upgrade from the Honda CB500X? I'm going to answer that before Grace does. Yeah, it's better in every way. I've ridden a Himalayan, Chuck. But the new one looks even better. Yeah, I'm on Discovery Show, the one about finding Sam Squanch. Why do I live in a casino? Those are arcade games. You see, back in the 20th century, kids didn't have video games at home, and they had to go to these places called arcades, put quarters into machines to play video games. And there was a time when the video games at the arcade were way better than the ones you had at home. But that time has passed. Damn it, Grace. I didn't know we're having a pee competition. Oh, Pitmasters did say barbecue. I was right the first time. As much as we wanted him to be like the king of armpit lovers. No, barbecue. He's a barbecue guy. Lone Rider, welcome. No pinball. Expensive. Excellent, Nick. Glad to hear it. Will I say my email out loud again? Yep, dork@dorkintheroad.com. I tried to make it very easy. Yeah, I've heard about Next Level. And what's the one near you, Trav, in Milwaukee? Yeah, the before times, the long, long ago. Okay, the Inreach Mini 1 is gone. That was Pitmaster. So the next prize is an Inreach Mini 2. It's the one that I lost in the bottom of the bag, replaced, and then found later. So it's good. It's good. The 2 is much nicer because the battery lasts for freaking ever. Like, you can leave it on for a week. There's Jake. What up, Jake? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. Did you come in before when I was peeing and I missed you? Oh, someone says, pet the dog. Okay. Oregon is the best state to ride in, but don't come here. We're full. We don't need any more competition for the trails. Pinball was 10 cents? Damn, dude. I haven't actually started the giveaway yet, but I love you guys for your enthusiasm. Did you know that when Space Invaders came out, it caused a nationwide quarter shortage? That's how popular it was. Okay, here, this is for the Mini 2, since you guys are going nutso over here. There, Trav finally said time. I was waiting for him. There, now you can enter. You gotta wait till it pops up. I mean, it's 7. It is so like teaching. Like, I'm having so many flashbacks right now. Like, okay, so today we're going, and they just start doing it before I got to explain anything. I'm just like, guys, I need to tell you how we're doing it. Total chaos, madness. This is US only, so if you give me a Canadian address, I'm going to give you bupkis. I'm sorry. I'll give you a sincere apology. And then I'll be mad at you because you wasted a prize that somebody else could have won. And that's just not cool. Like, I'm not saying you did it on purpose, but, you know, negligent manslaughter is still manslaughter. Like, someone's still dead. You know, that's what you did. That's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, philosophically speaking. Dude, the dog is, like, chilling out. She's usually not this chill. So basically, if you enter to win a prize that you can't win, you committed manslaughter to the prize. To the winner? I don't know. Also, the bot gets overwhelmed. It may not say that you're confirmed, but as long as you type exclamation point enter, you're in, I promise. We're up to 324 entries right now. 324. Yeah, it's a good point, Mike. I saw that. So as long as you have a Canadian or a US shipping address, I don't give a shit if you actually live in Canada. That's your problem. I'm just not going to ship it to a Canadian address. I love you. I do. You know, you guys, Canada is probably my favorite country. I might even like it more than America. But it is not cheap to ship stuff up there. Which is stupid. You might as well just... It would be cheaper for you to just come and meet me when I'm in Canada in May. All right, I'm closing entries. Cheaper for everyone involved. You and me both. And the winner of the dorkly used, hidden, and found again, thank you, Ed, Inreach Mini 2 is... Jessica Hatch. Congratulations, Jessica. Congratulations. The dude from Gold Rush Whitewater is in the chat. I feel like that's a good thing. There's Starbucks face. Hi, doggo. You're being a good doggo tonight. You're being a good doggo tonight. Thanks, start, finish. Congrats, Jessica. I agree, Fortunate Runt. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Appreciate you. Complete. I better write Jessica down before I forget. Even though I have Travis writing things down. But Travis isn't good with words sometimes. Ooh, next up is the big giant loot prize. Nice. Yeah, so I should point out that the last 2 giveaways and the next 3 are all sponsored by the best sponsor of the whole giveaway, me. They're literally just my stuff I'm sending you. Even the giant loop stuff. Now, admittedly, I have it. I'm sending it because I've upgraded. They've upgraded me to newer stuff because we changed the logos. But just know, it's coming out of my garage. What's up, Bubba J? Aw, Trav, you changed it. They're all handsome and talented, he says. Darren and Brian are great. I've not done the Cascade Loop, but I have been to Cascade Moto. So, basically the same. It's basically the same. What's up, Dan? I like the NX500. I think it's a much cooler looking 500X. What bike do I regret selling? DRZ 400, hands down. What determines where prizes are eligible? The person shipping them. So, sponsors can and cannot ship to other places, and the prizes that I'm shipping are only going to the U.S. And then some vendors, like Motocamp Nerd, he literally can't even ship out of the country. His suppliers will not allow him to do that. Gold Rush, Whitewater, Season 2. What are the MSR riding gear sizes? They're about the same as Climb. So if you wear like a 2XL sweatshirt, t-shirt, it's probably going to be a 2XL jacket. It's not like the European sizing where it's all stupid, like for us. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Clifton. Holy crap! Cheers to Clifton. I actually don't regret the Norden because the guy that bought it has had issues with it. Like the electronics have been funky for him, so. Yeah, Jake is one of the reasons I started motovlogging, honestly. Maybe rusty, but it won't be an issue if the Transalp stays and the T7 gets sold. Jake, stop making me fall in love with you. Shaka when the walls fell. What do you mean it wouldn't ride on the back of your Goldwing? Those things, you can strap it anywhere. It turns into a backpack, bro. Just wear it on your back. I bet you don't have pannier pockets, Hakon. Because nobody does. They're super underrated. The only person I know with pannier pockets is Chris. Chris has them. I have ridden the Touareg. I made a couple videos on the Touareg and crashed one in the desert. What's up, an adventuring nerd? I feel like we'd get along for reasons. Yeah, Jake, let's go drink and ride wherever you want. I don't even care. Canada? Mexico? Texas? I'm in. Or like space. Yeah, dude, I have a whole Africa Twin playlist. I had a 2016. I don't really have any interest in a Recluse. But I also never had one, so maybe I just know what the hell I'm missing. But I, like, just got the clutch figured out. Why does everyone strap gear on their crash bars? Because they don't think they're going to crash, bro. What is the difference between the CB500X and the Transalp off-road? What's the difference between a Prius and a Toyota Tacoma off-road? I did not buy the Monomorini. They loaned it to me. It was super weird, too, because I just went to the dealership and the guy was like, here's the keys. I was like, do I need to fill out any paperwork? And he's like, no, they told me to just give it to you. So I just got on with no helmet because I parked like a couple blocks away because it was in Portland. And just rode it away. No helmet. He didn't even check my ID to make sure I was who I was supposed to be. But I guess who else is showing up and being like, I'm here for the bike that you're supposed to give to a YouTuber? Transalp is not. I would not compare it to the 890, no. But there's very little that compares to the 890. But if you look at the price, those also don't compare. But most people, sorry, most people, and I mean like 80% of people, do not need an 890 Adventure R. That's a lot of bike that most people won't utilize. Okay, is it about time, Trav? Okay, here's what we're giving away. Again, I have one in my garage right now, Jake. I already said that. Oh, it's time. Damn, Trav, I'm like right there with you, bro. I'm giving away 3 giant loop bags. So it's a Possibles pouch, a fender bag. Is it a Possibles bag? Yes, and pannier pockets. All new or new-ish. The fender bag I've used a few times. So these will go on any bike. And even like, if you're like, I don't have a fender for the fender bag. It doesn't matter because the fender bag is the Possibles pouch. So you can strap it to anything. So these will work on any motorcycle. But you have to be in the US because I have to ship them. So they're going in a flat rate box. So giant loop, gear box, gear package from me, Dork in the Road, out of my personal stock. US only. If you'd like to enter to win, ! Enter. Go ahead and start typing. Somebody asked a legit question. It said, what do you think about? And then it went, wha! And I couldn't see what it was. Star Wars HQ, we should be friends. I should show you guys the lightsaber I built when I was in Florida this last month. I was good, though. Last time I was at Galaxy's Edge, I had to build 2. This time, I went in saying I'm not going to build any, and I just... The problem is they got a bunch of new parts for them, and I I just had to do it. I had to get the new Sith style lightsaber, so I built one. Literally the main, like, they call them gatherers, but the person kind of running the whole thing, because I just like knew exactly what I wanted because I'd looked at the parts online. So I just grabbed it all, put it together, and my lightsaber was like done long before most people. She comes over, she's like, "This is not your first lightsaber, is it?" I was like, "No, I've made a few." It's pretty sweet. Hey, I just got an email from a winner. Congrats, Misty. Rockstar. The nectar of the gods. Good stuff. So, anyone else going to do some camping in this unseasonably warm winter? Because I think I'm going to go out next week. The Marini came with full hard luggage, which I've never had, like a top case and everything. So it seems stupid to not go camping on it when I can take like everything I own. All right, we're going to close entries. This is for the Giant Loop bag package, and the winner of the Giant Loop bags is Austin Lopez. Congratulations, Austin. Please email me, dork@dorkandtheroad.com. Say, I won the Giant Loop stuff, and I will mail it to you in the mail with a stamp. Oh, shit. Next up is the big one. It's funny you mentioned that, Fat Squatch, because that's what we're giving away next. A spot for the Dork on the Road campout. So let me explain it to you so that you know whether or not you're going to enter. Okay? The Dork on the Road campout will take place in late July or early August, and it will be in Oregon, most likely Central Oregon. So if you are unable or unwilling to come to Central Oregon in the late summer, midsummer, here in Oregon, please do not enter. Okay? Please do not enter to win this one. It is a free event. I don't charge. I think this year we are going to do t-shirts, which I'm going to ask people to pay for because I had a few people flake out last year at the last minute. And one thing I know from my days as a teacher and organizing events is that if you make people pay money, they're a lot less likely to flake out. So I'm not charging anybody for camping, but we'll order t-shirts. So I'll ask people for, I don't know, 10 or 15 bucks for those. But I'll cover yours if you win. But otherwise, it's a channel member and patron appreciation event. Nobody pays to come. I pay for all the camping. I cover it, and you just show up, have a good time. It's awesome. So Central Oregon in July or August, late July, early August. It's motorcycle camping only. That's the other thing you have to know. And it's not because I hate people who camp in RVs. It's because if you're on a motorcycle, I can put 6 people in one site. If you're in a trailer, I can only put 1. Travis, that's 0% of consideration for me. I know that it is for you. It all depends on when and if the Black Hills event is happening, because I'd like to go to that. So please, oh my God, please, do not enter to win if you're not going to come. One time I did a giveaway. Like, this is why this is so annoying to me, because it's happened so many times. I did a giveaway for a training class at Ride Adventures, right, in Bend. And I said in the giveaway, I said, you need to be available to come to Bend on these dates. Well, the first winner emailed me the next day to be like, oh, I can't make it. So I picked a second winner. Guess what? They also couldn't make it. Why are you entering contests you can't win? Why are you entering them? Don't. So I had to give it to the third person. So I will be annoyed with you if you enter to win this and then tell me that you can't come. And I'm sorry if that doesn't work out for you. I don't hate you. It's just where it is and when it is. There's nothing I can do about that. Not everything is for everyone, sadly. That's just a fact of life that some people never learn. Okay, are you ready? Just going to repeat this one more time. You have to be willing to motorcycle camp in Oregon at the end of July or early August. If you're not willing to do both of those things, please don't enter. Okay? Cool. This is for a Dork on the Road camp out. Exclusive. Because last year we only had like 30 people. So, you know, and it filled up in 12 hours. Done. So you don't have to fight any of that. You have a guaranteed spot, bro, or lady, or person, human, friend. You're in. You are my favorite bro, person, human friend. Holy shit, a lot of people are willing to go to Oregon. Damn. It's not that cool. Like, we just sit around a campfire, drink, and smoke cigars and say cuss words. There's a brewery and really nice restaurants nearby. The writing is amazing and fantastic. It's right on the Oregon BDR. It's terrible. Okay? It's terrible. You should hate it. None of you should want to do this. I'm there. Like, ew. 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 It's awful. Just the worst. Travis. That wasn't what I was trying to make happen, but it makes me feel good that you said that. Definitely easier to get off for my event. All right, I'm closing entries. Also, now that you've all entered and are legally contractually obligated to accept, if I choose your name, I should let you know that the Dork in the Road campout will only be attended by you and I. No one else is invited. What's up? Not creepy at all. All right, here we go. Who's coming to the campout? And also, now I actually have to put the campout together because, yeah. Two-wheeled adventures? That sounds like someone that would show up on a motorcycle. Two-wheeled adventures. Okay, I need you to confirm for me, please, right now that you're available and willing to drive to Central Oregon at the end of July or early August. Please. And if you can't, I will not be mad. I'll just pick a different winner. I can do that right now. I don't care. Like, this is the easiest time. So just come clean right now. I'll pick someone else. But if you can make it, I'm stoked for you. Stoked to hang out with you, do some riding. So, two-wheeled adventures, let me know. Jordan, do you want to be Little Spoon or Middle Spoon? What? Middle Spoon? Two-wheel, where are you at? You're not confirming. You're not confirming. Bro, where you at? Bruh. What time is it? Holy shit, it's 8. We should be done by now. We got way behind. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 prizes to give away. All right, two-wheeleds in. Thank you. Awesome. Complete. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Two-wheeled adventures. Two-wheeled adventures. 2 wheels. ADV. All right. Next prize is a Usui Ranger 9 hydration pack. Kick-ass hydration pack. It's my personal pack that I bought. Does not have the XXL straps, so if you're a larger person like me, you're going to want to order some. Guys, friends, you got to understand, you're very much behind me. So there's like a 30-second delay. So I saw him confirm. I appreciate you telling me, but I saw it. Okay, Usui Ranger 9 hydration pack. This one's also US only. I'm going to start the giveaway. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to get another beer. And then we're going to frenzy the last 5 prizes. We're going to go one right after the other. Okay? No more of this chitty chat bullshit. We're going to give away the rest. So, enter to win right now. US only. Ranger 9 backpack. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to get a beer. And we're going to give away the grand prizes in a pam, rapid fire machine gun style. All right? I'll be right back. Trav, you let me get off the pace, bro. How are we behind? We're supposed to be done in 2 hours. live streaming or just leaving an empty couch? Yeah. So here's the fender bag you're winning. It's the old logo, which I like, the old silver logo. And then here's the hydration pack. This is the Ranger 9. So just to illustrate what it looks like if you don't get the XXL straps and you're a person my size, here, I'll put them out as far as they go. Because they're just not made for people our size, and that's fine because they make the bigger straps. But it looks like a hunchback hump on your back. Look. Ugh. So it's tight. They're designed for little baby motors, little baby mountain bikers. So you're gonna want the bigger straps, is my point. You're probably gonna want the straps. Alright, let's see who won that. And the winner, who is hopefully in the United States, of the Ranger 9 U-Sweet pack, great hydration pack, Candid Sound. Congratulations, Candid Sound. You won that. And, unlike some stupid companies, the hydration bladder is actually in there. Alright, I'm in it for the long haul now. I'm bringing both beers over here. Excuse me. I belched. I read that in somebody's comment today about donkeys. Okay, next prize. And the next prize comes with international shipping. Because they can ship it from Italy anywhere in the world. And that is the Alpine Stars Ardent Jacket, which I should have grabbed while I was in the garage to show you. I'm going to get it. Hold on. Oh. Stylish. Beautiful. Italian. Oh, yeah. Stylish Italian. Get in the camera, you idiot. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. It fits fat people. Great jacket. Okay, so. You're all entering too early. Again, I love your enthusiasm, but you kids gotta let me explain things. Hey, that's my seat, you jackwagon. That's my seat, dog. Oh, she's underneath me. Alright, so if you want to win... Why am I winded from going to the bathroom and coming back? That Alpine Stars Ardent Jacket, you can enter now. Y'all are a bit overzealous sometimes. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, I'm not buzzed. I'm stupid. There's a difference. It's whatever size you need it to be. I'm not giving you my jacket. They're going to send you a new one from Italy. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Shout out to Brian and Alpine Stars for that. It's a very cool jacket. I dig it. Very nice motorcycle jacket. And I'm excited. That's not a word. I'm excited that they decided to give it away. All right, I'm closing entries. You got to be quick like a bunny to get in on these now. And the winner of the Alpine Stars Ardent Jacket, the best prize ever, is Will Sharp. Congratulations, Will Sharp. You've won yourself an Alpine Stars Ardent Jacket in the color and size of your choice. So you got to email me and tell me that you won. I'm obviously going to need your shipping info. And if you want to be a super overachiever, you could pop over to Alpine Stars site, figure out what color and size you need. That would make it even easier because I'm just going to email you back and ask you for those things. Thank you, Will. You guys know you only have to enter once, right? Like, there's no way this isn't people typing enter in over and over and over and over and over again. Sweaty jacket costs more. You got to buy that off of my OnlyFans site. Yeah, I don't want to get up again. That's stupid. Okay, what's the next prize? Well, Will, are you good? You got this? You're in? Whatever. I'm going to assume you are. Okay, that was Will Sharp. I'm going to write that down. Okay, next prize. And again, we're not going yet, so you don't have to type enter yet. But Hippo Hands. So these are those cool insulated hand guards that I just reviewed on the channel. And they have 3 sizes. They've got the Rogue, the Backcountry, and Alcan. That's the big one. So you get to pick what size you want, and it will be available for international shipping. So wherever you live, you can get yourself a pair of Hippo Hands. They're super cool. They work great. They're very sturdy. They're awesome. Are you ready to win Hippo Hands? Okay, go. Exclamation point enter. Big thanks to Hippo Hands for sponsoring the giveaway here. And again, all of the sponsors' websites are in the description of this video. And I hope you'll support the companies that support the community, because that is why they support the community. I had a double win on the jacket. I only got 1. Who else won the jacket? Did I hit the button twice? It was Will. Will won the jacket. Did I pick winner instead of complete? It was Will. Will's what I wrote down. Did I pick it twice? Trav? What the hell's going on? Who hired this incompetent buffoon to run giveaways on the internet? Foolish. Unbelievably unprofessional. Yeah, like, I can see this blowing up, and the number of entries is not going up because most of you have already entered. You only got to enter once. We're over 300. My power level is over 300. Did I hit it twice? That's a problem. That's a problem, Trav. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. You got to keep track of me. We'll figure it out. If I have to send somebody a jacket because I hit the button twice, then I'll send somebody a jacket because I hit the button twice. So if you won, email me. I got you. I got you. All right. For reals, though, the winner of... Just email me and be like, you're an idiot. Buy me a jacket. And I will. Promise. I'll send you my sweaty jacket. Okay. The winner of the Hippo Hands is... Fix Build Play. Hey! It's good to see an OG getting a win. Good for you, Fix Build Play. Not one of these Johnny-come-latelys, but somebody who's been around a lot. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm very accustomed to fixing my own F-ups, so, again, if I have to mail someone a jacket, that's fine. If I screwed up, that's not your fault, it's mine, and I will pay for it. So, I got you. I got you. Email me. Email me, bro. Okay, that was Hippo Hands. Yeah, I must have hit the button twice. Shit happens. Okay, next is going to be US only. And it is the amazing, fantastic, super fantabulous. Okay, I'm actually going to close this one so I don't pick a winner twice. Again. The MSR Voyager gear, which I think is the best entry-level ADV or motorcycling gear out there. It's waterproof, it works great. And that's from Rocky Mountain ATV. And I just did a review on that too, if you want to check it out, see what it is. But it's good gear. I've enjoyed it. It's a little stiff, but that's, you know, quality at a cheap price. There's going to be something annoying about it. That's what's annoying about it. It does break in, so I shouldn't be throwing out the bad thing. It's great gear. Shut the hell up, Ben. Okay, cool. So US only for these, but if you want to enter to win the Rocky Mountain Voyager gear, thank you to Rocky Mountain for that. Entries start now. I feel like I should have, like, blazed through the beginning ones and, like, given these big ones more time, but I should have just capped it, like, been like, we're only doing 10, because I know that's all we're going to have time for, or whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not about me, it's about you. It's about you guys winning prizes. And also these generous sponsors getting a little airtime. We want you to support them. Ah, delicious. Rocky Mountain's been a great sponsor. They've done a great job of hooking me up with stuff and having stuff available for all of you, so thanks to them for this. They always jump in, too. Every time there's a giveaway, they're like, we're in. We got this. This one's US only. I know I said that, but again, FYI. What time is it? 8:10. Damn, dude. All right, I'm going to close entries in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys, it's funny because you see the winner in chat long before I say it, don't you? Yeah, because the chat is real time, but the video is not. The winner is Reese Weber. Congratulations, Reese Weber. You've won a set of Rocky Mountain ATV Voyager gear. Email me. If you could let me know what size and color you want, that would make it much easier. Otherwise, I'm just going to email you and say, what size and color do you want? And it's going to take longer. So, congratulations, Reese. Appreciate you. Oh, man, we're down to the big two. All right, good. I mean, they're all great prizes, but monetarily, we're down to the two biggest prizes. So, if you saw the video on Monday where Daryl and Brian came down and installed a bunch of cool stuff on my Transalp, or you saw the previous video where they put a bunch of lights on my Tenere and my 300L and my 450L, or you saw the video where I was talking about how important those things are for visibility and safety, you'll know what I'm talking about. So this is not a predetermined prize. You're going to talk to Daryl. So I'm just going to put you in touch with Daryl, and you guys are going to decide. And he's going to send you what will work best for your bike. Okay? So full setup, whatever they have, Daryl's going to hook you up. Get excited. Get hyped. This one is US only. US only. Even better if you are local or in the PNW, because you could literally go to their shop and they'll put it on for you. They don't always make house calls, sadly, but they do a lot of work in their shop, and they install these things. So thank you to them. They've been a great sponsor of the channel, even though we haven't actually done a sponsored video yet, but they've been hooking me up with this cool stuff, and I think helping a lot of you become more safe and more visible, which is a total win in my book. So this is it. Enter to win. Do you want to win a Cyclops setup from Cyclops ADV? And those guys are cool. So if you're at Touratech or Giant Loop or wherever, go talk to them. They drink Coors Lights. They hang out. Brian's usually there, like, putting stuff on bikes all day. They barely get any time to ride. So stop by, say hi, tell them Dork sent you. And they're local too. It's a Washington company, so pretty cool. They're in Kent, which is near Seattle, right? Somebody's going to correct me. Oh, it's southeast of Seattle. Yeah, if it's anywhere near Seattle, it's in Seattle. Just like if it's anywhere near Portland, it's in Portland. If you live there, there are distinctions. If you don't, it's 5 hours regardless. That's how long it's going to take me to get there. Oh, neighbor Daryl's entering. You need that for your 300L. I shouldn't say that because if you win, it's going to look so rigged. Rigged. You guys are going to riot. This dog is sacked out. We played fetch earlier. This dog goes hard. You throw the ball and she runs like her life depends on it. All right, who's winning the complete setup from Cyclops ADV? Custom, bespoke setup just for you. Thank you, Jerome. KLR, nice. Goozy, beautiful bike. The winner of the Cyclops setup is Christopher G. Congratulations, Christopher G. I love your brother Kenny's work. It's fabulous. Thanks for being here, Christopher G. All right, let's marinate for a minute because the last prize is a biggie. The last prize is a big deal. And, like, Motocamp Nerd is not screwing around here. Not screwing around. Like, I was like, I want someone to have everything they need to go camping. And he's like, let's do it. So, here's what you're getting if you win. You are getting a tent. It is the, I'll tell you exactly. I know what you're getting. It's the Alps Mountaineering. It's got an Alps Mountaineering 2-man tent. I know because it's in my garage right now. I just haven't made a video with it yet, but that's coming. That's what I'm going to take out on the Marini. You're getting a Divide insulated. So it's an R rating, I think 4.3 or 4.5. Big Agnes pad. Very comfortable, 2.5 inches thick. I love that pad. You're getting the Echo Park 20 bag. The Big Agnes Echo Park. So it's like the Diamond Park, except it has synthetic insulation and like a flannel sheet instead of a nylon silky sheet. It's the one I used. This is the setup I used in the yurt camping video. You're also getting my favorite pillow, the Nemo Pillow. You're getting a Nemo Pillow, and you're going to get a jet boil. So you got a tent, you got a sleeping bag, you got a sleeping bag. Wow. Sleeping pad and bad. You got a tent, a sleeping bag, a sleeping pad. You got a pillow, and you got a jet boil. It's a pretty damn good setup, and I hope that you win. I hope that you win. Okay? Yeah, 2.5 inches. It's a good size. That's what I've been told my whole life. You have to be in the U.S. to win this one. He's not allowed to ship things outside of the country, sadly. So it is U.S. only. I'm sorry. Canada, I love you. You know that I do. Like, Timmy's, Canadian Tire, I'm all about it. But it's not up to me. You guys got to stop entering before I hit the button. It's super weird. Okay. Christopher G never confirmed that he won the last thing. I hope he confirms that. All right. Enter to win. Moto Camp Nerd package. You can win Moto Camp Nerd's package. He'll bring it to your house. You can use his package to camp. Man, we are 20 minutes. I started 20 minutes early and I've gone 20 minutes late. Okay, what are the bets on how much viewership is going to drop off as soon as this giveaway is over? This is the last one. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're out after this. We're at 764 right now. My guess is it drops to like 200 almost immediately. 200. That's probably overly ambitious. I'm just letting it simmer. I'm just letting it percolate. Want to make sure everybody that wants to enter gets a chance to enter. Oh man, I got a whole nother beer, and I haven't even got into the whiskey yet. So, I guess we're gonna have to do an after party. Nice thing about the after party is I can actually read the chat, so it's a little bit easier to get your questions answered, and just it gets a little more uncensored, shall we say? I started doing the after parties because I was drinking too much, and the third hour was not good. So, hold on, Quaalude's here. What up, Quaalude? All right, let's pick a winner. Yeah, and then we'll talk about after party and what that means. The winner of the giant Moto Camp Nerd prize package. The winner of Moto Camp Nerd's giant package is, drum roll please, Tom Mello. Congratulations, Tom Mello. Your brother Tom Morello is one of my favorites. That's the best joke I had. Marsh, your brother Marsh. Damn it! I blew it! Back it up. Tom, I really love your brother Marsh. He's very sweet. Ugh. All right, Tom. Just confirm for me that that you are in the U.S., if you don't mind, so that I can give it to someone else if you're not. Just confirm for me in the chat, please. Just say, yes, I'm in. I love Moto Camp Nerd's giant package. That's all you have to say. And I know you're 30 seconds behind me, so I'll be so patient. Nice work, almost lost. Tom Mello, that's your sister? Who's your sister? Moto Camp Nerd's your sister? Comedy's hard for me all the time. Rage Against the Mellow. Oh, Marshmallow is your sister. Got it. What up, Nunya? I thought that was Travis. All right, you're in the U.S. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. So email me. We'll get you that stuff. It's worth... Oh, shit. Ignore that, Big Dave. I'm sorry. I love you. Email me and tell me that you want a shirt because I'm a fucking idiot. But you did not win the Moto Camp Nerd package. I just hit the button twice. Tom, congrats. And just remember that Moto Camp Nerd is not getting those bags in, I think, until mid-January. Sorry about the second winner. I hit the wrong button. I will send you a t-shirt. Email me. Thank you all for being here. So, and I'm not getting off. I'm not stopping immediately, but if you want to hang out on the after party, so I usually go for like another hour after the main live stream, and like I said, it'll be an unlisted stream for channel members and patrons, just because it's easier, smaller numbers, easier to get your questions answered, and it's not public, so I can be a little bit more candid and vulgar, maybe. I don't know. Once I've drank this much, it's probably better. So I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here. If you want to hang out on the after party, it's $1 a month on Patreon or $2 a month here on YouTube. And all I'm going to do is I'll end this stream, and then I will go and I will post on YouTube a members-only post with a link to the unlisted stream. And then I'll also post that link on Patreon. So as long as you're a patron or a channel member, you'll be able to see that. Just make sure you go to those places to get it. Once this stream ends, it can take me 5 or 10 minutes to put it together, just because, well, you can figure out why. So, but it'll be there. But I'm not kicking you all out right now. Let's hang out for like 5 more minutes. So, any actual questions? Woodford Reserve. Well done, Clifton. Yes, congrats to the winners. And I'm sorry to all of you that didn't win. I only had 20 prizes, but unbelievable number of people showing up tonight. Just unbelievable support, and it just speaks to the strength of this community and the passion and enthusiasm of this community. So thank you to each and every one of you for being a part of it. Even those of you who've never heard of me and just popped in to win free stuff, guess what? You're part of it now. You're part of it now. It's funny, there's actually no way for me to give away a membership. I can't give them for free. I'd have to just like pay for it for you, but I can't, because the only way to set it up is to be in your... Oh, that's not true. You can gift memberships now. I forgot. So I guess I could log into chat and give a membership, because people were giving away memberships. That's a new thing, though. They stole that from Twitch. What's my content plan to get through winter? Talk to you a lot about stuff. I mean, I just ride. I'm very lucky here that we can just ride all year. It's just wet and cold. Thanks, Ilka. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Ripper. Dora. Big Dave. Yeah, Daryl knows. He'll be there. Grizzly Dadams. Mark. Rethink Media, what's up? Centerfire, two-wheeled, congrats. Phil. Jesto. I do need a Mr. Puff Puff, but I gotta go outside for that. Joe Cool, thank you. Start Finish, Steve D. Alec, Jordan, DevDog, 1FTR, user who cannot find a name. I will announce it to channel members and patrons, the door camp out, because it is a channel member and patron appreciation event, so they're able to attend for free. So if you want to come, you have to sign up to be a channel member or patron. It's $10 a year on Patreon if you want to do it. And, like, no obligation whatsoever. Like, I literally do not expect anyone to do it. In fact, I don't understand why people do. But I appreciate it. And so I try to say thank you with cool things like campouts and events. Wow, thanks, Sideways. You're making the attendance at the after party blow up, bruh. Congrats, Grizzly, Jake, Sean, Kevin, Zach. How is the Tractionator rear versus the Trailmax Raid? Night and day. Off-road. Off-road, the Tractionator is way better. On the road, the Tractionator is unbearably loud. And the Trailmax Raid feels like you have a street tire on. We'll trade bacon. Let's go. No, Alan, I had an awful time at the Desert 100, and I will not be returning. Maybe like in a couple years when I feel like I could run the race, but it was not a good time. Nunya, what's up? Have you ever ridden or checked out a Yamaha Super Tenere? I hear those things are unbelievably heavy and unbelievably underpowered, but I haven't ridden one, so that is just rumor and conjecture. Any riding groups in Central Oregon? Yeah, go on Facebook. There's Central Oregon ADV riders and Central Oregon dual sport riders. They're doing stuff all the time. Guys are always posting like, I'm going riding today. Anybody want to go? So definitely get involved. There's a ton. And there's Central Oregon. No, that's why I already said Central Oregon dual sport riders. I can't words. What's up, Fat Squatch? Oh, that's nice of you to say. Thanks, Robert. What's up, Scooty? Yeah, GPS is one of my favorite 50/50s. Your dog's name is Bacon? What happened to the Desert 100? I didn't make a video. I mean, I made a video of the riding. It just rained and was shitty the whole time. It's like, it's not a rally. It's more like going to a NASCAR race. Like, seriously, flags flying and RVs, all that. It's just not the same scene. It's not an adventure rally. It's definitely a dirt bike event. And there's thousands of people. It's like, you could end up at a campsite 2 miles from the main area. Yeah, still loud with earplugs. Reese, great question. I would kill someone for a Tekken 3 or a Tekken Tag Tournament machine. Literally. High Desert Life, welcome. Am I planning to do more guest teaching anytime? Yeah, I don't. After the last time I kind of helped with a clinic, I started to feel like I don't know enough to be coaching people. I am going to do like career day at my old high school and stuff. I've ridden the Svartpillen. I have a test ride video on the Svartpillen on the channel. Look it up. Yeah, Idaho's pretty sparse. I am a dumbass. Did I win? Yes, I made a joke about how I love your brother's work. You weren't even here for my Kenny G joke? Dude. That hurts my feelings. I dropped gold like your brother Kenny G. Nobody even gets it. And you weren't even here? You literally won like one of the biggest prizes and you weren't even here? You better email me, bro. That's all I'm saying. Dude, Sour Boy. That you're talking about this one? No. It's over there. Anyway, it's made of duct tape. It's pretty cool. Thanks, James. Travis, members pay. Subscribing is free. So subscribers are free. If you were a member, you would have a green username. Traction Adventure. I haven't run the adventure, I don't think. Just the Rouse. You didn't know your name? Well, I'm glad you're back and you saw it. So make sure you email me. dork@dorkintheroad.com. Strong left leg. You must have a kickstart bike. No, that would be the right. What do you kick with your left leg, dude? What would be your preferred do-it-all tire for a long-distance ride with a bit of off-road tossed in as well? I'm not a good person to ask that because I will sacrifice tire longevity for off-road performance anytime. So I guess to answer your question for a recommendation, the Tractionator GPS on the rear, but I don't like the front. His older brother is Warren. God damn it. I'm mad I didn't think of that. I'm actually kind of pissed I didn't think of that. Old school Husky had left kick? No, I have not run the missions. Duckfan has him on his Africa Twin, but he's replacing him with the raids. For some reason he thinks that my Rabaconda only works at my house. And I was like, why don't you just come borrow it? It's literally in a bag this big. He can't get it through his head. 300 people left when I stopped giving stuff away. You see that? On a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. When am I coming to Lower Alabama? I've never been invited. I've literally only ever been in the Atlanta airport. That's the only time I've ever been. That's Georgia. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I probably need to switch over to the after party because I'm talking like an idiot. I haven't run the Anarchies. All right, y'all. So if you want to come to the after party, we'll probably do another hour. Make sure that you are a channel member or a patron, and I'm going to do a post to the unlisted stream on. I'll do a members only post here on YouTube, and I'll just do a post on Patreon to the members only stream. I'm also going to delete it tomorrow, so the only way to see whatever happens during that time is to be here tonight. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you, like, unbelievably so. This was a huge stream. Like, I think my last stream I maybe hit 200, and we were over 700 almost the whole time. It's crazy, you all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Like, I hope that you understand that. It's the reason why we do these giveaways. Like, I would not be here without you. So, you all literally make my dreams come true. That is 100% unironic. Like, I'm living my dream, and it's your fault. So, thank you. I'll do a post on Patreon for you, Bravo Kilo. You'll see it. You should get a notification. All right, y'all. So I hope you had a great holiday, and Happy New Year to everyone. And I'll see you. Thanks, Crashy. I will see you on the after party, or I'll see you on the YouTubes. But for now, and as always, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. And please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you. I have to, like, pause because it takes a while.